What is happening? What is happening in my chat right now? Ugh. Euland is now live. Cabby doing the laundry, doing the laundry, doing the laundry, doing the laundry. Can't wait for Euland to not say hi to me. Fuck, I miss stream. Can't wait for you to not say hi to me. He hates me now. Cabby doing the laundry. Is that appointment? 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 Cabby doing the laundry? I'm late. Oop, hi, you. He loves me, chat. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Unknown. Hi, Zuvi. Hello, Cairo. Hi, Elder. I see fire. Man, fuck this pink guy. What do you mean, fuck this pink guy? You got such a special and unique hi there, Cairo. That was like 20 seconds. I don't spend that much time on anyone else's welcome. You should be grateful. You should honestly be saying thank you to me. Chat, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Gladly. We have a bit of a problem today. I restarted my computer, clear out any memory leaks, right? I don't think the login servers for Discord are working. I'm pretty sure Discord isn't down, but their login servers are. So, like, Discord for me is just a gray box. And I was like, oh man, this sucks. I'll go use the Discord website. I'm smart and have a backup. Yeah, no, that's just down too. So, I don't have Discord, which is fine. I don't really need Discord. The problem is, when I restart in the morning to, clear any memory loss. Hi, Mixie. I paste all of my notes that I've kind of written down over the last day in a Discord channel. Then I close Notepad. Then I restart. And then I go to Discord and I copy paste them back in a Notepad. I don't have Discord, so my Notepad is fucking blank right now, which is like, uh-oh, I kinda need those. So I have no notes today, which is fine. Hi, Ronwu. Chat, do this. Sometimes no news is good news. Well, tragically, there is news, because I do remember that there's stuff like the Palisades fires in Los Angeles. There's 3 major fires going on over there, so, there is some news, even if I can't see it right now. Time for stall content. No. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about a lot of Core Keeper at the start. And hopefully, Discord pops back up and I can see my notes again halfway through. Something Switch 2 got shown at CES by a third party. Oh, I didn't see that at all. Talk about men kissing. The biggest news relevance for me was, Monster Hunter stuff. Also, I'm really surprised, Cairo. Normally you come in and you recognize a video game level right away, but you didn't say anything about this. This is one of your favorite game series, too.
He did.
When? Doesn't count if it's yesterday.
Nope, he did earlier in chat.
What? Oh, he did. I literally just missed it. Is that the Grandin Sotenbori from Goro Majima portion of Yakuza? He literally said exactly the thing. Okay, I just missed the joke. Without Discord, you won't be able to read the holidays. That's not true. I had a backup for that. Hi, Star. I got you, Cairo. Taxes, what? They're there, right? There ain't no way. Can you pay taxes? Did I miss a beach day? Yesterday was beach day, yes. They're here? Okay. I was like, wait, what? 406 month subscriber, Cairo. Is that the grand? Okay. Okay. They are here, yes. Oh, I see them now. I see them now. Hi, Logitech. Hi, Gale. Break his arm, Icy. I only pay taxes, show it's there for me. I've been robbed. We're at lunges. L. Gale hug. Icy stare. I still need to follow Cookie. I know what I'm gonna do. Cookie, I need you to type in chat real quick.
Okay.
Also, hi, good morning. I'm eating pasta and meat sauce.
Here.
That sounds good.
Right here.
Alright.
What do you need?
Can I not follow from here? Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's why you needed to be able to do that.
It hasn't been like recommending me
Just
or
in case
showing
my
up
eyes scream.
anywhere. So I haven't seen it. Creator dashboard. Stream manager. Better be muted. Alright, is my chat gonna load? There you are, there you are.
I've slowly gotten more and more.
Good.
Hey.
Open native
Hello,
user
Techno.
card. Follow.
Hello.
There.
Evil.
And this is
Hello, Techno.
this page, right? Okay. Hello, I am Techno. Hi Valentine. Thank you for the sub. That's one incline. Feet, Cookie. Hi, Devilgated. Morningland, I'm headed in your direction. Hi, Techno. Icy Kiss, Techno. Thanks for the follow, Valentine. Where was I? Had I finished lunges? I don't remember if I finished them or not. If I need to do like 2 more. We got Monster Hunter news yesterday, which I learned about by scrolling Reddit at 6 a.m. and seeing that there was a fucking Gypsaros in Wilds. I was like, hang on. That wasn't in the beta when I played. They added Gypsaros. And I was like, that wasn't in the beta when I played it. Is there new beta news? Is there new Wilds news? And I saw like, yeah, there's a new video. I was like, oh, cool. And I watched that. And then like the flood came in of like 5 people being like, you gotta see the Monster Hunter news. I was like, my people, they know me. Mwahaha. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Star. That fucking scared me.
I'm so sorry.
I just didn't see you come in. I heard the fucking
not
like
show you.
explosion. I was just like, ah. Shit, what was I gonna say?
Get exploded forehead.
You can't go in the bathroom.
Hi, Octal. Octal Mage. I have a quick story for you. So I was watching Shock Rail this morning. Octal Mage was there. And she's playing, like, grocery store together simulator. Hi, Posity. I always forget how to say your name. is it positive? Posy T? I kind of like Posy T, but then it's TVT. I need a reminder on how to say your name, but also thank you. But I'm watching Shock Rail this morning. It is related to it. She's playing grocery store co-op thing, where it's like a grocery store simulator and you play together. And apparently viewers will come into the grocery store, right? Beach Day was yesterday. Viewers will come into the store, and so Euland comes into her store. But I'm not watching. I'm like mindlessly doing some stupid shit in World of Warcraft or something. And all of a sudden, you know, Shanky says something, and I kind of tuned it out because I was just, you know, looking at something. And Siri Wolf types in chat, yeah, Euland canceled streams from now on. And I'm like, the fuck? This is news to me. And are you telling people that I'm not streaming anymore? That's kind of like, I get that this is a joke, but I'm not sure I like this joke. And somebody else like piggybacked on it. They're just like, oh, it was Icy Fire. Icy Fire is like, yeah, he's taking breaks from now on, not walking. And Octomage just goes, God, Euland looks so fucking stupid. And I'm like, what is happening? What did I do? Why is everybody... And then I see my character, the NPC that is Euland, is literally there. And she's jammed like a rod with a red ball at the end of it. So it's like my Koopo Moogle thing. And the NPC just looks so fucking stupid. I'm like, oh, I'm just in the game. And wow, I look fucking stupid. Okay. No, it was just, I didn't see my character in the game. I just thought everybody was fucking dogpiling me like hive mind out of nowhere. Just like, yeah, he's taking breaks. Yeah, he's not walking today. Yeah, he's fucking stupid. And I was just like, what's happening? What did I do? Alright, come here, Chows.
So funny.
That's so mean. It's only mean because I wasn't paying attention. If I had been paying attention, if I had like just been watching Shocky stream, I would have seen the Euland NPC walk up. I would have heard Shocky go, oh my god, look at this idiot. And I would have been a lot more in on the joke. But because I just, you know, I was doing other things. I just saw chat pings in chat arena. I was like, what the hell? Huh? That's incredible. That's so mean. I knew you'd see my message and wonder what was happening, so it's a little mean. It would not have been mean at all if I'd been paying attention. Even just a little bit. But because I was just... I was just looking at other stuff. I was like, what? Huh? I've been up for a few hours. I woke up at 6 a.m., which is 3 hours ago, to go to the grocery store. It is, fucking cold outside. It was 15 Fahrenheit. I just unmuted. Did you just moan? No? Not that I'm aware of. That's me.
How was Porky Fairy last night?
Oh, it was so fucking fun. I didn't know they added summoning, and I love summoning.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I wonder if Euland's gonna do the same one that I do, which is summoning. The summoning class is so fun.
I was like, I'm probably gonna play whatever is like the others don't pick. Because last time, I've played through the game before 1.0 and I did ranged. And that was fun, but I don't know if I want to do it again. But I'd also kind of like it, I'd probably like it more than Melee or Magic. So it's like, do I play something fresh or do I play something I've done before but I'm comfortable with? And then I saw summoning, I was like, never mind, winner, chicken dinner. We're doing that. Don't even have to think. We destroyed the slime boss.
Oh, you know, the slime boss is easy.
Yeah.
The fucking worm is the bitch.
Yes. So Core was like, are we ready for the slime boss? And I was like, well, we should probably have everybody get full armor. And she was like, all right, we'll get over here and make copper. And I'm like, well, I don't really want to make copper. I just want the witch doctor chest because I'm doing summoning. She's like, are we really waiting for you to get a
Windows
drop?
above copper.
And it was like, we're not really just waiting for that. You know, we're doing other things and being productive.
I am alive and well, yes.
And so in that moment, Fredo got one and was like, all right, problem solved. And Cora's like, I hate how you just lucked out there. But yeah, we were definitely overgeared when we went to the slime boss. Hi, North Prince. We'll do it again. Somebody stole it from you today, but we'll do Pot Friend again.
I don't even know what I did.
What did I do?
Moanlin fucking sounded like you did? I don't know what you're talking about. What others don't pick, so it's always summons. Well, what's funny is, Core actually was going to pick Summoner. She was like, oh, Summoner sounds cool. And I was like, dibs. And she's like, what do you mean dibs? I was like, I'm the Summoner, you gotta pick something else. Just kidding, we can both be Summoners. But I guess she's either running with the joke or doesn't want to be the same thing. So she's like, okay,
No, I appreciate you.
I'll do melee. I was here since first 16 seconds of stream, but had a meeting. I hope the meeting ended well. I have a good story from the anti-work subreddit about a meeting that I'll get into later. But it's oh man, this is one of those stories that's like absolute justice, absolute like, yeah, this idiot set himself up and I just get to shit on somebody. Hello, hello. Cammy stretch. I watched like 30 seconds of Core Keeper. It looked good. If you like Terraria, it's a lot more like Terraria than Minecraft. But if you like Terraria, you will like Core Keeper. Taking stretch? It is the Cammy stretch. Oh my goodness. Love Terraria? Hell yeah. Hi, Kumi. When she screamed, I legit tried looking. Who is the one screaming? Love Terraria. If? Wow, bullying Core out of playing the class she wants in the game named after. I did not bully her out of it. Also, she never plays Summoner. Literally, like in World of Warcraft, she played Monk. In Final Fantasy, she plays Red Mage. In Terraria, she plays Melee. She literally never plays the Summoner. In Baldur's Gate, she played fucking Owlbear. I'm always the Summoner in our group. When I think Core, I think Summoner? Not really, I'm just piling on. Oh my god. Hey, Elin, if I sent a video of me twerking, will you play Red Dead Redemption 2? No. I actually don't want to see a video of you twerking. I'm really selfish. I like to share videos of myself, but I don't like to see others. So, like, you know, I'll send stuff to people. And then they're like, hey, as thanks, I'll send you mine. I'm like, no. You don't have to do that. Please don't, actually. Elin doesn't want to see a video of anyone else. Exactly. This was the one time she would have enjoyed it. Well, so here's the thing. It's much like Terraria, where it's still beneficial to have summoning stuff. So even if she's melee, she should have a summoning book that, like, gives her a little pet for a minute. And it's very easy. It's not quite as easy as Terraria. In Terraria, you literally do your summon thing once, and it's with you till it dies. Whereas in Core Keeper, they want to have, like, durability attached to it, so it has a number of uses. And to, you know, facilitate using it more times, they each have a minute duration. Hi, Joe. So she should get a book. When we get her one of the Bat books, we'll hand it over to her. I think right now we've gotten 2 of them.
Can't believe you done that, Ewan.
I was literally just thinking, like, this is okay, but, like, I like almost all of your other avatars, and then it just falls over and dies. It's like, oh!
It's kind of fucked up, Yolan. Why'd you kill him like that?
Too scared of the big bad Yulin. Look, we need to do squats. We need to do squats.
I love this sound effect.
Yulin doesn't want to see video of anyone else.
You can
Now I'm
probably-
gonna send it out of spite. I want you to think about what you just said, Techno. I want you to think about, like, what you just said. You just fucking killed them out, could you? Absolutely ruined it. Not true, you never sent me anything? That's because the first thing you asked for is something I don't have already. You could have asked for, like, a pick and thigh highs. You could have asked for a pick and a skirt. You could have asked for, like, absolutely redacted, degenerate bleeping noise covering over supreme degeneracy. But no, you were like, send me a pic of you in jeans. And I'm like, I don't have that yet.
The fuck?
I don't get it. You know that Discord thing isn't just you. Other people got it as well. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it's login servers.
How about Gene?
Ah, you didn't react in time.
Got Gene.
Unless you just wanted head pats. God damn it.
Holy shit. You're so buff, Yulin.
They just did Control R when it was loading to fix it. I tried that. I did try Control R. And that didn't fix it for me. I haven't looked at it in 20 minutes. Yeah, it's still locked up for me.
Also, it's not based off me pressing a button. It's literally if your hand moves too fast, it will just do that.
Oh. So if I do it really slow and carefully,
Yes.
it doesn't happen. But if I do
But
the
if you
like,
just like,
bam!
yes.
I wanted to get the uppercut there.
Yes, there you go.
Some-
It's like motion based. Anyone will do that.
Mm. Is it just the head or anywhere?
And I think if I also just like,
Give me pictures
yeah,
of
if I
this-
just ram into you, it just triggers it.
Alright, so let me clothesline you.
Oh yeah, you want to do that? All right, all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You want to close like me?
Where'd it go? I missed it.
Oh my god, it's behind you.
But I don't want degeneracy? Well, then I'm gonna struggle to do it because that's what I specialize in. Give me pictures of Spider-Man, the Red Menace. Wait, I don't think he's a commie. Fix it. Some people like being locked up. My Discord app got fixed after doing Control R while the Discord app is still loading. And not on the Discord app gray screen? I saw the Control R to fix from a post 9 months
I'll see
ago.
if I can.
With today, I just assumed it was the login servers because I couldn't even get on Discord
manually trigger it.
or Discord website. So like I was like, okay, if I can't use Discord, I just need to get into my Discord to copy paste my notes. So I went to the website and the website is locked up. So it was just like, oh, this makes me think it's their login thing and not well, anything else. For someone that wants to change our interactions, you seem to be a bit lax on interacting.
Apparently Discord's been having issues since like 8 in the morning, so...
Yeah, I
I've
don't...
had any issues so far, but I also haven't been trying anything with it.
Yeah, I imagine... So my thoughts is it's the login stuff, right? Because it was working totally fine before I tried to log in. Send me a pic of your cock, but while balancing your credit card with the numbers showing on it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Someone must have sent you a giant gift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send me forehead pic. How fucking dare you? No.
No, they're just gonna play tic-tac-toe on it.
He also knows I'm 34 and he's gonna be like, haha, receding hairline. Like, what an asshole.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up, right?
Nobody said that.
Think you
Nobody
can
said
send
that.
gifts up to 500 megabytes? That's messed up for that. I've seen the Schlatt short. I've seen the one where the guy's like, all right, Schlatt, do this with your hair. Let me see your forehead. Pull your hair back. You're going fucking bald. And I think Schlatt does it to a guy, and the guy's like, fuck you! Fuck you, Schlatt! Fuck you! That was not my intent. Fuck you. I'm already an afterthought. You are not. I just didn't know what you mean by, for someone that wants to change our interactions, you seem a bit lax on interacting. Schlatt is balding. It was, I don't know, it was like a collab that literally starts with Schlatt and this guy. And Schlatt's just like, pull your hair back like this, lean forward a little bit, and it's just showing his, like, hairline, right? And the guy has, you know, the widow's peak where it goes up and then points in the middle. And Schlatt just, you're fucking balding, dude. Fuck you, Schlatt! Fuck you! Fuck you, man! You don't do that, man! One of, if not my most favorite emote was removed. Was it a Nami emote? No? Which emote was it? I think I need 4 more. 3, 4. I mean, nothing, Vi. Just wondering when Kyra is going to learn Core doesn't respond. Unless it's just an emoticon. That was really funny when Kyra was like, I fucking hate people that just try to get your attention with an emote. It's like, start the conversation, don't put it all on me. And I'm like, oh, like Core does. Kyra's like, she what? I thought my favorite emote was removed, but it was just renamed. Well, it was a Gamagachi emote. She had a Pog adjacent emote. I think she just removed it. Do I have a favorite emote? It might be Proxy's head pat. I really like mine, but I wanted mine to be different. But I still really, really like Proxy's head pat. Mine feels a bit like... Mine has a bit of a silly energy to it. Whereas, like... If somebody's like, dude, my dog just died, I'm really sad. My head pat feels inappropriate. And I would use Proxy's head pat for that. Yours is my favorite head pat by far,
Wait,
really?
What do you mean by that? Hold on, I was not a computer. What do you mean by inappropriate?
So my head pat feels a little silly. Because the hand is so much bigger than the head, that it just has a little bit of like, oh, this is silly energy. It doesn't have that...
That's just a size thing. Nothing wrong with that.
Yes, but it's also like a kind of like hard pat. It's not like a... it just feels like you wouldn't use it in a situation where somebody's like, dude, I'm really sad. I also look really happy in the head pat, which I do like. I just think Proxy's is a bit more versatile. Where, like, if somebody's like, my dog just died, I'm really sad. It's like, dude, I'm really sorry for that. And I would use Proxy's head pat. Yeah, it's just a size thing. It's not silly at all. That's really funny coming from you, Octal. You understand why, right? You understand the person going, there's nothing weird behind this. I do really like mine. It just...
Oh, I just looked at the stream. Do you mean the damn emote?
The what? Yeah, the emote.
The emote.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought you meant in reality.
No.
I'm fucking
In
dumb.
reality, I have like some fucking orangutan hands. And it's, you know, it's a little weird when I just grab people's head like a basket. Euland, you're online?
Ah, yes.
Oh. Where's my mouse?
I'm imagining.
Yeah, so I'm just dumb. Got it. I didn't even look at Twitch. Okay.
Oh, it's working.
Yippee.
Alright. Give me my fucking notes. And my holidays. I actually did have a backup for holidays, but... I hate having the blank note page. Oh, that's so much better. Your Discord is working? Thank you.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Do it. Ow.
It feels so mean. totally normal in my
That's
life.
the only reason why I even have this avatar. It's hilarious.
It is not normal at all, Octal. But it'd be boring if it was normal. Weird kinks, so long as they don't hurt anybody, are fucking hell yeah. Ugh.
It's like, you know that one South Park video? You know, don't kick the baby, kick the baby, kick the baby,
I'm not gonna kick the
kick
baby.
the baby,
Wait, can I kick the
kick
baby?
the baby. I think you can.
Oh
yes,
my
you can.
Oh my god.
Did you see the one I just did, Pixel?
Yeah. I turned around and he
Come
did
here.
it, and I'm like, Jesus.
This
Yeah.
mustn't register on an emotional level.
Randy
Discombobulate.
Orton over here.
Alright, we got a plank.
Oh, this is a public avatar, right? Like, I can enable cloning and everyone here could do.
Oh god.
Hold on, let me enable cloning, Phil. Hold on.
You are
I'm
in the
gonna
way,
do it. I
Techno.
will. There we go.
Thank you. Ah,
You
All
got
right.
this.
what time are we at? 31. Oh, I've been live for 31 minutes already? Jesus.
Ow!
3 minutes, 31:30.
Ow!
Every time I look to my right, Yulen's ass is in my face. And I feel embarrassed every time I look, Lamau. Oh,
Techno keeps punching me with their pants.
Yuli slapped the ever-laughing crap out of it. 30 minutes, still stretching. Yulen's favorite stretch? No! Straight back. God damn it. Get away, you're blocking my view of Yulen's ass. Good lord.
Star. Star.
Ooh.
So the mechanic's here now, so I'm gonna, once he's done, that's when I'll leave.
Gotcha. Alright. Oh yeah, Yulin, you probably don't know. Cookie's gonna be picking me up and we're gonna be going to Dave & Buster's.
Hell yeah.
Fog.
I finally get the meat star.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it'll be the first time they've met me.
Hell yeah. That sounds awesome. I'm not jealous at all.
Well, it's because we live like within like 30 minutes of each other.
I
Like in the same city
know.
and everything.
I know. Well, it's. I'm really weird with this thing. Where, like, I get really scared and nervous about meeting people IRL. But there's people that I'm like, oh, I love them so much, I'd love to meet them. And then I think about what that entails, I'm like, oh, I don't want to meet them. But, like, Wolfie, not Shocky, Wolfie, Media, and Ryan, they live, like, 1 or 2 hours apart, so they meet up now and then. And I'm like, man, that sounds so fucking fun. Where the fuck did Icy
Well,
go?
this is the first time I've ever met someone that I love as a friend, and
Mhm.
they live this close to me.
Mm-hmm. What are we at?
Is everyone
No.
just gonna use
34.
this right now?
Oh yeah, I have it public for a reason, Cookie. You can literally just clone me.
40 seconds.
Well, I already have it.
Oh,
Where the fuck did Icy go? Where's my bean at? I'm gonna cry. Icy's...
oh,
Oh, he's one of the... Getting knocked around. Ah. Hi, bro god.
ow!
Am I getting bullied, dude?
He is
Ah.
one.
31:30, right? The 34:30? Oh, it's going so slow. Week's getting annoying.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
No, that's not
I
for me.
can't turn off the squeak. It's part of the ragdoll.
Oh god, I'm struggling.
Come on,
20
you got
seconds.
this.
30 on 30. Shut up, Gyro. 15.
You've done this plenty of times. Come on.
It still hurts every time. You do 3 minutes of flanking. 8, 7,
I'll do 10 minutes.
6, 5, 4, 3,
I wish I could do 10 minutes.
1, 0.
You did it.
I did it.
You did it.
Pillow,
Yay!
straight legs.
Congratulations.
Wait, is this a kidnapping? No, no, no. I think I met Star through Cookie? Maybe, no, it might have been
I
Aeon.
No.
think you met me through someone else entirely. I think it was Aeon.
I think it was Aeon.
I met Star because of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, really?
This world, like, joined off of you.
Yeah, and then I think I met Happy through you. No, I met Happy before you. Damn, it's been so long. But I wish I should just write this stuff down at this point.
Yeah, but how do you know, like, that that's gonna be meaningful, right? Like, I know...
You never know. I mean...
You never know. Like...
I have very bad short-term and long-term memory, so it could work.
The first time I met Core was... Thank you for the follow, by the way, Brogod. First time I met Core was, like, Foss rated them.
Oh, no.
And then the next time I saw them was, like, 2 weeks later. We were doing a climbing map thing with Foss and Lele. And I remember waiting at a checkpoint with Cord, like, next to me. She was just this little green cat. And she was just chilling there while we were waiting for people to catch up and climb. And I remember looking at them and I was like, I seen their name recently, right?
I wonder, hold on.
Oh, yeah, they were the one that Foss rated or something. And, like, you would never think, like, this person, this is going to be my best friend for the next 10 years of my life, right? You can't catch stuff like that.
Yep.
But sometimes it happens.
Give me 1 second.
Hello, that squeak is getting annoying. 30 and 30. Hello, Kyle. 10 minutes, my ass. It started getting kidnapped or Cookie. I don't know how to report this. I think Cookie is picking up Star, but it's not kidnapping. I'm pretty sure they both want this. Pain is weakness leaving the body, Ewan. It's, there was that old cartoon, The Mighty Ducks. I think it was on Toon Disney. And their goalie was, like, always meditating and whatnot. And I remember him in the first episode. He gets punched in the stomach, and then he punches a robot and breaks it, and he goes, pain is an illusion. One that really, really hurts. And I was just like, I don't know why. I was not that into that show. But it just... I always remember that scene. I met Elon through simply browsing the VRChat category on Twitch.
Okay, this worked the way I hope it did.
Oh, let's get walking. Let's get walking. We've already stalled long enough, right?
Did you twist yourself?
I didn't.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just setting up the cameras, though.
Fair enough.
You guys, wait there. Is there a building I can, like, go hide behind?
No, but I can become a building.
Oh, those aren't floors. That's like... Man.
Wait a minute.
I was like, I'll go up to the second level balcony. That way they can all still see me changing, and I can be like, I'm changing without anyone seeing me. And do that whole joke again, but it's not actually a balcony up there. There is a balcony, but it, like, stops way before that. Oh boy, Euland ankles. Okay. We have our stuff back. And then I mute this. I bring this down. I switch to this. I hit that. And I hit this. And we're walking. We had a really good video that I was like, I haven't done this one in a long time. I'm excited to do this one yesterday. And then people were like, it's beach day. And it was like, fuck. And then I hit today's video, I hit the randomize button. And we got Ishara, which is an okay zone, but it's not Urkelpacha. Kyra, where? I found Ewan by watching a mime VTuber. So it's not a kidnapping if you go to Dave and Buster's afterwards. I stretched 20 times. That's probably good. What I need to do is, like, stretch throughout the day, especially my back. Because I will sit down in you know, in an office chair all day, I should, like, once an hour and get up and, like, do some, like, back twists and whatnot. That'd be good for me. I'm trying to get better at it, but... He's gonna go put his panties on. Oh boy, Euland ankles. Euland the adorable goober. Hi, Dr. Error. Dropping in, dropping out. See y'all later. Take care, Doctor. Fuck out of here, flying drone. We love the flying drone. He looks like he has two different faces. There's the red face that looks like the top half of the face with the yellow eye. And then there's the two black dots on the white part with the logo as the mouth that looks like a much goofier face.
That was actually from Overwatch, if you don't believe it. It's from their Invasion game.
I don't doubt it.
If it came out?
I have a lot of, like, Invasion... Yeah, no, I have a lot of Invasion-based avatars.
Mm-hmm.
The one I was in, like, a second ago was also from Invasion. I also got the Charger. The thing I was in before was the Vulture.
Hmm. There's a lot of beans on stream today. Hmm. You literally don't fit here.
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit too tall.
Hi, Ellie.
Let me go something a little bit smaller.
I love that video so much, Ellie. With the,
I wanna use
what's
this one,
up,
but this requires me to hook up
fuckers?
the VR, and I don't wanna hook up the VR.
Bong! And she just hits her head on the fucking,
Did you see-
ceiling fan.
Here.
God, I love that so
Also,
much.
Deep Rock Galactic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hand puppet though, so I can't control
Core Keeper. We started Core Keeper. That was me, Corvu, Stenril, Cassidy, Cradle. We didn't really talk about, okay, my plans are this. I'm gonna do this, but we're kind of falling into roles. Stenril has become the farmer and cook, and he's the one, you know, tending the fields and taking all the food out of chests and cooking them. I've kind of just been digging. I've just been doing a shit ton of digging. Cassidy has really enjoyed fishing. So she's been starting that. Core and Fradle, I think, have just been exploring. Fradle, sadly, has AustraliaNet. And so, every now and then he lags the fuck out and gets mobbed by enemies. I really like their summoning system. Their summoning system is really fucking nice, because it's pets that don't have a health bar, so they're just extra damage that exists around you. And everybody should have, like, one pet. But if you specialize in it, you'll have, like, 3 or a lot. I, right now, have 3 pets, and when I get the next armor set, I will have 4 pets. I can't even summon 3 pets without running out of mana, so at some point I'm gonna have to, like, increase my mana to be able to do this. Or it's something that you, like, have to consistently put out, and not all at once. But summoning is cool. It's also really fucking cute. The art for the summons is really good, because, as Senro put it, it came out late in development. And so the pets just look really, really good and clean. We killed the first boss. All I've done is I just dug out a shit ton of rocks to make a big field next to us. And then I dug out a big area of water for, like, a lake for Cassie to have a lot of fishing spots. I don't know if she knows I did this. I dug it out specifically so that I would distract her with fishing spots. Because she keeps saying, like, oh, I'm trying to explore, but I keep stopping to fish. And I'm like, I built everybody a house. It's a really small 5x5 room. The walls have gone up. Cradle has decorated his. Cassidy decorated hers. Cradle decorated hers. Senril and Core have not done much decoration. I've kind of decorated, but not too much. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Think about it constantly since I saw it on Vine. It's one of those classics. It's one of those that I like. I see that phrase, I just hear it in her voice, and I see the girl just smack her head on the ceiling fan. Every time. All 5x5 year Romulan? Holy shit, North. That is the most degenerate thing I think I've ever seen you say. Damn. Is that against TOS? I feel like that might be crossing a line. That's wild. You're valid for that, but that's wild. Time to get back into learning Python? Oh, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ. I had a Python class in college and I hated it. I'm doing this willingly.
College.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Why?
Because typically that's a high school thing.
Wait, Python is a high school thing?
Yeah, I learned Python in high school, like freshman year.
That is very odd to me. For me, it was a very, like, specialized thing. I was getting a degree in, GIS systems. Geographic Information Systems. So it was like, you need to know Python for this. At least a little bit, so take a class on it.
Python.
Can we get a mod check on North Prince? I got a Python you can learn about. Yeah, Ellie? I learned Java in high school. I didn't learn any coding stuff in high school. I don't even think we had a gen ed for it. Or an elective, I should say, not a gen ed.
Oh, Ewan, my school had one,
Mhm.
but my entire class fucked up. Or it's so. What do you expect if the teacher was only there for 2 months
Mhm.
and then was hospitalized for the entire rest of the year? Because
Oh.
he broke his back.
Oh
He
god.
was no longer able to come in. And you had a substitute in a computer class for
Uh-huh.
the rest of the year. What do you expect from that class?
How
What
good
type
was
of
the
grades?
substitute?
Horrible.
Okay, so
Didn't
if
know
it
shit
was
about coding.
if it was a competent substitute who knew coding and knew I'm gonna be here for 7 months, I could see them running a pretty good class. But if it's a substitute who's like, yeah, I can babysit kids for a day or two, and it's like, you're teaching,
Yeah.
coding, they're like, I don't fucking know this, what? I'm gonna be the slowest person learning in the class. And, like, they didn't know that it was like, hey, the previous teacher that taught this class broke their back. They're going to be out for a year. If they're like, how long are they going to be out? Like a week or two? I could see them not putting the time to fully prepare, right? Now I'd expect them to know. But coding,
Yeah.
that is a incredibly daunting beast to tackle as a substitute. Hi, Violet.
Yeah. Which also adds on that we also have a game design class.
Mm-hmm.
Like not in the same classroom, but like that school
Yeah.
has a game design class. So a bunch of gamers are at the school,
Mm-hmm.
which then games got passed around, which that entire classroom became, hey, who wants to play Halo Combat Edition? Go against each other. I just
Oh,
played
God.
Halo for the entire year. Let's go. Playing
On one
Capture the
hand,
Flag.
That's fucking fun and awesome. On the other hand, oh no, you're not gonna get any education from that.
We learned communication and cooperation
Yeah.
in the matter of teamwork. Working together to get your objective when you have limited resources for friends. When you're doing
Sounds
a
like one of
3v3 on Blood Gulch, it is
Mhm.
hard as hell to grab that flag and run across the fucking map with that flag.
Yeah. Can I eat your python? Oh my goodness, I learned ActionScript, yeah. But most people did not learn software dev during high school. Pixel's the weird one here. That's what I think, but I was starting to think, like, maybe it's not a weird thing, maybe it's an old thing. Maybe, like,
Maybe it is an old thing.
it's just unlikely for them to teach coding in high school back then. But as we, get more and more modern and technology
Most likely
savvy,
would
maybe it is
happen.
more common.
I don't know, my high school was also like really bougie for public school.
Hmm.
We had a
My
fucking-
school was ghetto.
No.
Maybe the ghetto.
Mine was bougie as shit, but it was a private school, so. Wiggle,
Mine was a
wiggle,
private
melon.
school.
I love Halo Combat Evolved. We played LAN CS 1.6 during class. Only 3 passed the class. I learned it in
Also,
high school.
I don't know how it. I don't know how it happened, but somehow, someone got the admin account
Oh
and
no.
was able to just put Halo onto every single computer in the entire school. So everybody had Halo. No matter which computer you went to, you could just go play Halo.
Good lord. I learned how to smoke
see, I
cigarettes in high school, Flower. A Cairo where? Wait. My high school sucked. Hi, Telegated. I think I said hi to you earlier, but I wanted to make sure I got it. My high school sucked compared to Southern students. Our high school was designed by a prison designer. Oh god. Oh my gosh, it's a devil
You see,
gate.
what the fuck is it? You see, my high school was like really weird, I
Mhm.
guess, in the way that we didn't really have a lot of problems other than like the opioid pandemic that was happening. We
Okay.
had like dog sniffers.
Oh
Did
god.
I ever tell you this?
No.
We
You
had
might have
dog
actually.
sniffers, and like, I remember in my homeroom class they were doing the dog sniffing, and we had to leave our backpacks out there.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking one of this one girl was like flying her eyes out because she brought her prescription to school.
Mm.
And the dogs were hanging out outside our homeroom. And so she had to like call in the nurse and
Mhm.
get like verification that it's not illegal or anything.
So, before the private Christian school, I lived in Colorado for 2.5 years. I was there for first grade, second grade, and like 3 months of third grade. Hi, Violet. In third grade, we had a drug threat called in. Everybody had to, stand outside their class while the dogs sniffed the classrooms, right? This school is aged 1 to 5, or grades 1 to 5. Like, they're,
Why?
yeah, they're calling in a weed threat on 5th graders. Which,
Holy shit.
apparently, was the right call. Because one of the 5th graders made a fucking run for it. And we watched the police tackle this 5th grade girl who had weed, I think. And it was just like, I remember this and it was like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. But I'm looking back on it like, I don't think they should have tackled a 10-year-old. I'm pretty sure they could have outrun her and, like, gotten
I just
her.
grabbed her.
Well, so she ran, and she got, like, to the soccer field, which is at she, like, was running away from the building, right? Just nowhere to go. Literally just running toward a fence. Maybe she could have climbed it. But she's running toward this fence, across the soccer field, away from the building to a point where literally the entire school can see her. Like, as she gets further away from the building, everybody on this side of the school is just like, oh, there's a girl running away from the police. And probably in front of like 200 to 300 kids, they fucking tackled her. And I hate this one.
What, me? Oh. I thought you hated me.
No, this avatar. I hate it, and I would like you to switch.
It's an antlion from
Yeah,
Half-Life
mine's
2.
too.
What's wrong with it?
A lot's wrong with it. You'd come back to your desk and see nose marks on your binder? Drink, smoker, Colorado,
I can
you
swap
and
off it if
Violet.
you really don't like it.
I would like you to swap off of it. Thank you.
Gotcha.
An unknown where? What's
I
1 to
did switch
5?
over.
My school in Colorado was grade 1 to 5. Oh boy, base 5th grader, holy shit. Oh my god, what? Can't believe they tackles. He's eating some breakfast while playing Art Nights. Coolest 5th grader. Apparently the 5th grade girl is running fast. I mean, if you don't want to be tackled, also, kids are slippery as sin, especially the ones who are in trouble. If you don't want to be tackled, don't run, right? Hi, Core.
Yeah.
But, like, this is a 5th grader. You cannot trust her to make rational calls, and I think it is disgusting of a police officer to be like, she ran, we got the go-ahead to tackle, get her ass, right? Like, that is inappropriate for a police officer to a 10-year-old. That is like, you gotta be the adult. Also, with regards to adults, with, you know, if you don't want to get tackled, don't run. That logic is applied to a lot of minorities. And I think often it's just as inappropriate, because when you see story after story after story of people not running and getting their ass whooped or shot, it gets real hard to, like, stay calm and, like, not panic. Scared of a little antlion. The thing was bigger than me!
Well, that's how they are. They're giant.
Yeah, that makes them scary! I had a chicken and bacon foot-long sandwich.
You wouldn't like playing Half-Life 2, got you? You would not like that.
I wouldn't. It's scary. It's from Half-Life 2. Antlion, they're
Not
cool
even that
though.
scary.
I'm scared of Minecraft cave noises. What do you mean they're not that scary?
Yeah, anything can scare you. Got you.
Yes!
Okay.
Hell fucking yeah.
Dude,
Their best
what?
friend in Half-Life 2. High
Actually?
court. Yes! You literally saw me stream it! High
Let's play
core.
Minecraft.
Oh my god. You were literally just playing Minecraft solo 5 miles away from everybody. Like, I'm so happy we're all playing together. I'm gonna go so far out they'll never find me. The new hit show, Are You More Hood Than a 5th Grader? Oh my god. Adorable bird. Get her, make sure they can't run. I'm surprised they didn't open fire, so honestly a step up. Saw a minor and thought it was a family member. Sounds a lot like victim blaming. I'm also bigger than you. I don't know what a 10-year-old was doing with weed. I definitely don't think they were at any fault, right? Like, this is a 10-year-old. The police officer tackling her, he might have done it in a way that, like, he kind of just put his arms around her and hugged her and just brought her down to the ground. I don't think it was like going so hard into them, their head goes back, right? It might have just been, I'm grabbing you and bringing you down. They were like a football field's distance away. You know, she might have been totally fine. I don't know. 10-year-olds typically are also pretty resilient. You know, I remember being 10, rolling down the stairs and getting right back up and be like, damn, that's smart. I'm gonna go make a peanut butter sandwich, right? Like, if I fell down the stairs now, I'd probably lay there for a minute or two just like, oh, this sucks. Ow, everything hurts. But, like, when I was 10, I probably would have tried to, like, not even stay down for a second to roll and make it, like, look like nothing happened, or I don't know. 10-year-olds are resilient. She's probably fine. But I do have this distinct memory of this girl running away and 2 police officers chasing her and one of them just tackling her. Violet Humlo Core. Boo, did I scare the Yulin? Not into a chat. But if you did that in VR, where I didn't see you and then suddenly your face appeared in front of me and you did that, yes. Yes, I would be scared. No, I'm also terrified of Minecraft cave noises. I was also terrified of Minecraft cave noises. I just didn't mind back then. Stuck with stone tools. Doing something cool as fuck, that's what they were doing? Yeah, just being rad suck. Wonder where they're at now? Surely nowhere bad. They would be 36 now. About that age. I would not scare Yulin in VR. I'm not that malicious. I would like to be scared by Violet in VR. If that meant getting to see Violet in VR. I wouldn't particularly want to be scared. But that's a price I would pay if it meant I got to see Violet in VR. Easy. Also, I need a drink.
I need a drink too.
Pout, 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 nerd. I wouldn't scare you in VR either. Yeah, Ellie? Is that so? Are you really going to claim that? Yeah? Okay, okay. Alright then.
Bullshit.
Thank you. We are playing Core Keeper again tonight. We,
Nine.
we'll probably try to get another boss. Oh god, this was so funny. We have a group chat where we discussed all the stuff and all the plans. I think Cassie just forgot 2 times a week. And we're like, yeah, so I can't wait to see everybody tomorrow for more Core Keeper. And Cassie goes, what? We need to discuss that first. And Core and Fred will just go, Cass, we did. Cassidy, we 100% did. She's like, what? Oh, shit. Okay, I guess we're going again tomorrow. And it's like, is that a problem? We can, you know, if that's a problem, you know, we can not go tomorrow. And she's like, no, it works. I am a terror.
Sounds like a cast.
I scare Yuli on the daily.
Casty always silly.
She was finding, like, every single, like, farm animal and naming them, like, Core Junior. Bigger Core. And, like, Cradle and Core kept finding them and being like, Cass, why did you name it this? And she's like, why are you assuming that I named it that? And it's like, okay, well, it was you, wasn't it? And she's like, that's not the question I asked. I scare Yulin in DM with awful memes. They don't scare me. They might wake me up a little. Let's put it that way, Ellie. I get a DM from Ellie. Oh boy, let's see what this bullshit is. Gotta brace for this one. Stay woke.
Still can't get over the fact you get scared of a freaking...
They're scary! You can't see where it's coming from. You can just hear that there's stuff hunting you. That's horrible. I
mean, I guess you wouldn't be wrong, because everyone was scared of it the first time they heard it, like, themselves, but... After some time, you get used to it.
Hi, Baldir. I did record a video for the Dripstone Caves. I have the footage. I think it's awful. I'm kind of like... I took it as almost like a rough draft.
Ooh, I got a brilliant idea for you. You should download Iris shaders, and there are a bunch of, like, you could set up, like, just a dead straight path, and then just have a shader that makes the entire world look better. That just goes down at, like, a scenic route.
So, I don't want to do it with any shaders. I don't want to change what Minecraft looks like at all.
Well, yeah, but you're not changing much, you're just changing the lighting.
I'm hesitant with that. I had 3 problems with the recording. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One is the render distance, which I have a mod to increase the render distance. The problem is, as I increase the render distance, that kind of makes the frames a little choppy.
I just had an amazing idea. You should definitely do a Minecraft walking video with the immersive portals mod, because that removes, like, the purple portal blocks in the portals and just makes it seamless. No loading screen. You just walk through the portal and you're there. You can straight up see where you're going into before you go through.
So I'm using the purple portal blocks as, like, the end of a route. So a video will end going into a purple block.
Okay.
It seemed a little framey. It seemed like when I have the render distance that high, I start getting like
Well,
a little bit of lag.
Yeah,
and I'm
because
like,
I think it's exponential. The higher the render distance, the exponentially more resources it takes.
yeah.
So
Which, it wouldn't be that bad if they had like a good distancing, but if you're in a cave, you just see sky in the distance. So like, if I have a straight line for 50 chunks, but my render distance is 20 chunks, then I just see like a white block at the end of the road. I'm like,
They
eh.
have mods for fixing things like that. Simple client-side mods.
What would be a mod that fixes that?
Probably set up a mod pack for that easily for you. I don't know the mod by name, but I do know of a mod that removes like the fog effect when you're viewing something really far away, and one that allows you to extend the chunk render distance to hundreds of chunks at a time with very little impact on performance.
Okay. Send me some mods like that. Because right now,
Yeah,
it's
easily.
affecting performance to have the render distance higher. And it's still like, I'm also getting a thing where like, when I turn, it's not loaded the stuff to my left or right, so even if it is within the render distance, it looks like it's just got the white block for a second.
That's just culling.
Yeah.
That is, I think you can change a setting in Minecraft for holding it.
Yeah. If I could, I don't know, if I could load the culling faster, that'd be ideal, but... Or it has like a different type of, I don't know. The other thing, there were like 3 things. It was, the frames weren't as good as I liked. I was getting, you know, not fully rendering all the way out. There's a third one. What was the third one? I don't remember what the third one was. Those were the 2 things that were really
Well,
bothering me.
I could fix the problems for you. I've been getting into Minecraft modding quite a bit. So I could easily set up a mod pack that is like a walking video mod pack. And I could like give you a link and it'll auto-install that and whatnot and you'll be ready to go instantly.
Eyeball deer. It's...
Super simple.
I don't want to
try and
change...
set up one?
I'll talk to you about it later. I don't want to say, yeah, go set up a mod pack without giving you exactly what I want. Because I don't want you working on a bunch of stuff for hours and then me being like, yeah, I don't want any of this. I only want you...
No, here's the thing. I want to work on stuff like that. It gives me something to do. I'll do it free of charge. I don't care.
I
just
don't
need
want you
something
working
to do,
on
so
stuff
I'm
that
not
I don't
sitting
even
around.
want. But I will talk to you about it later.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm planning to do a video for each biome. I recorded Dripstone Caves, I'll probably re-record Dripstone Caves. Oh yeah, the aspect ratio. When I recorded, it was like default to fit my monitor. And then when I look at the edited footages, there's a massive black bar on the top and bottom. I'm like, well, can't have that. Oops.
Oh, let me guess. Is your monitor like an ultra widescreen
I
monitor? or
don't
something?
think so. It just...
Is it a 1610 monitor?
No.
No, that's usually Minecraft usually defaults to 16:9 ratio.
It looked very weird in the actual recorded footage. I'd have a giant black bar at the top and bottom. I was like, why is it this?
What you can also do is just set Minecraft's resolution to your recording resolution to dot, and there you go. That will fix that.
Okay.
Because the Minecraft window, you don't really need to define a resolution. You can just resize the entire window in Minecraft dynamically, change its look just to match that changed window size.
I will say, I fucking hate recording in Minecraft because they don't have a mouse. So like in a game like World of Warcraft, I can hit auto walk and then tab out. But in Minecraft, I hit auto walk. If I look left, my character looks left. If my mouse goes left, character look left. I'm like, okay, mouse has to stay in the middle. Shit.
Yeah, I think I have an idea. I think there's a mod that allows you to... Well, I mean, it's not exactly the same mod, but there is a mod that completely changes how third person works, but you can adapt it to work in first person. So...
It's not the biggest problem. Like, all of my videos are gonna be like 20 to 30 minutes. So I'll never have like a 2-hour section where I'm like, oh my god, I have to have my hand on the mouse the whole time. It's just like, so when I was recording, I was watching my friend Ants, and he was playing Hitman. And normally when I'm recording, like, I'll just be, like, tabbing out, talking in Twitch chat, and, like, if I'm doing a part with a lot of turning, you know, I won't be that responsive. But typically, it's really easy to just talk to people. But with this, it's like, I literally can't move my mouse. Because I don't have any monsters. It's just, I have to look forward, and my mouse has to be untouched. And he had somebody come into his chat that was like, hey, I like Hitman. Come watch my friend at this link. He's streaming right now. And it was just like, I'm sitting there just, I want to roast this guy, right? I want to be like, dude, come on. You can't go fucking posting your friend's stream and other streamers' chats. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's dumb.
But, like, I couldn't. I can't move my mouse, so I can't, like, roast this guy right now. I'm Baldir, and I'm here to say, I'm down bad for all these cuties, in a major way. Prove it. Hi, Spacefish Wiggles. Pat. Spacefish Pat. Hi, Wonderful Beans. Icy, I can help you later. Axie posts a butt. What is that emote? Got you? I got a double high. I would have thrown the take to wreck them. I was like 20 minutes into it, so I was like, you know, if I was 5 minutes, I'd have been like, I'll throw this. I'll start over on this. Ants handled it a lot nicer than I would have, and he probably would not have appreciated how I would have handled it. Ants was like, I'm gonna time you out. You can't go advertising, you know, your friend's streams or other streams like that, and other streams, you know, that's basic streamer etiquette. That's not how you do that. You're not doing your friend any favors. Especially linking a YouTube stream and a Twitch stream. Nobody's gonna go do that. Think about what you did, and timed him out for like 10 minutes, right? And I'm like, man, he's a lot nicer than I would have been. That's fair, it's not your place, right? There are some people that I know well enough that, like, I know they would trust me to wreck, right? Like, if somebody did that in Core's chat, I know the energy that Core would want me to put off with that. I'd probably make fun of this kid a little bit, while trying to educate them a little. I'd probably try to make it funny, but I wouldn't be like, you're a fucking piece of shit, go die, right? Like, I don't think Core would ever want me to do that. But with ants, I've only met them recently, so it's really not my place to assist them with that sort of stuff. Shout out, Ewan. Hi, Kaze. Wait, how are you walking and the other's just standing? Check this out, Kaze.
Don't worry about it.
Masking.
I'm actually walking.
This is what we see in VR chat, Kaze. We're in
I'm
the
a robot.
Grand.
I'm allowed to flip.
We're just in the Grand from Yakuza 0. But on my camera, well, the pin that's behind me, I have masked out VR chat. And so, technically, this is kind of the same effect as a green screen. And under VR chat is a YouTube video walking through Ashara in World of Warcraft. Ant's the homie. I'm looking.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. I just looked at my Twitch, and I don't know if you knew this. I used to work at an old retail store.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer working there, and it turns out one of my managers is a Twitch streamer. I just saw them go online.
There's been like
I even had them subscribed.
there's like 3 or 4 people that I follow on Twitch that have recently name changed and started streaming again. And so, like, they go live, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I'm trying to figure out, and, like...
The thing is I wasn't expecting, like, there to be a streamer in my workplace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Seriously, that caught me off guard. And they're one of the best people there in the workplace. Like, best person. They are customer relations, so... They handle, you know, making sure customers have the best type of experience there.
Right.
So, I guess it makes sense that they're a streamer.
What? Suspicious? It's not suspicious at all. I'm walking on a treadmill. We've got the YouTube video going. And if people want to exercise with me, they can. If they had their own treadmill, or just anything like an exercise bike. We got the yap going. Hi, honey. Oh.
This squat pose is extremely hard. Just saying.
Yeah? You've been holding it for like an hour. Good job.
Yes, you have been.
Your legs must be so fucking...
They have
Tired and
muscles
sore?
of steel.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally not half body.
Calling me honey now? No. Kaze, you're great. But Huntera doll is honey. You're quite lovely, Kaze. But not my honey. I love you dearly. But that one was for Huntera. Hi, honey. Kaze, you just did the whole, two people waving at each other in the hallway. And you're in the middle just being like, what? Hi! Hey! And it's like, but you're great too, but no, behind you. Stop!
Ow!
Jesus Christ, yeah. It's fucked.
Somebody did it yesterday. I think it was Full. When somebody was like, yo, is that the wolf, mommy? And Full was like, are you talking to me? And we were like, we are sad to say that no. We are talking about Freya. But we love you, Full. Yolinda's a bully? I'm not. Sadly not. I was getting bullied yesterday. Holy. Proxy was streaming Counter-Strike. And him, Bits, and Gammy are fucking menaces together. And they're like, we need a fit. Oh, but Yulin hates us. And then all of them are just like, yep, Yulin hates us. Hates our guts. I'm pretty sure he told me to die in DMs. So I'm like, what the fuck, man? I bet Yulin get bullied. I feel like I get bullied a lot. It's never like, man, these people actually hate me. I don't think I ever get bullied like that. I get teased a lot for sure. I get that whenever someone says hun or hunt sounds like each other. Bro, I hate that I need to buy Prime to play CS. Yeah, they were talking about it, Kaze. But, like, think about it. You'd have fun playing with them, right? Is the $16 that you would have to pay worth playing that game with them? I think it'd be worth, Kaze.
You can go now if you really want to go right now.
That's up to
Wait.
you, buddy.
Why do you need Prime? So, if you played Counter-Strike, I think it's before 2018, you just get
When you-
Counter-Strike
when
2
you
for
leave, I'm
free?
gonna go ahead and, like, ready up.
Get ready then.
Yeah, alright. I'll get ready then as well.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not leaving just yet. I need to take a shower
Oh.
first.
Yeah, understandable.
Why?
Drink Prime. Hi, Mixie. Bye. Thank you for hanging out.
I'm gonna go get prepared.
Take care,
to
Cookie.
take this one with me.
Mm.
We're gonna go to Dave and Buster's.
I'll keep Star warm till it's your turn.
Have fun.
Does that imply too much? I don't think it does.
What?
What? Huh? Why do you need Prime? If you brought the game before free to play, like a real one, you don't need to buy Prime. This is somewhat Ellie. If you played the game before free to play, you don't need to buy Prime, and it's still free to play, I think, but you can't do a lot of things like ranked.
Yeah,
Drink
I'm gonna have to
Prime.
go in too, so they can clean house and get ready to go while getting ready.
Okay. Have a good one. Have a fun time.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll try.
Take care,
It'll
Star.
be my first time going out like this, so,
Mhm.
you know, wish me luck.
Hell yeah.
Have a fun, do a crime.
Don't do a crime. C2 has always been free, I think, and eat
I'll
lunch.
try not to.
Don't get caught.
Got you. Yeah, I'm a real one, North Prince cutie. Hi. Oh, it has to do with ranked? It has to do with ranked, and I think with playing with other people. I think you have to do some ranked to do some, like, private lobby stuff. I don't fully understand it. The point is, Kaze did not play it before 2018. And so she does not have access to a lot of the stuff that everyone else has access to for fucking free. It's dumb, that's the dumb. I agree, it's a very weird system. It's a very weird, like... It's... How did we fucking get here? It's just, as the game has evolved, as their payment methods have evolved, this is what it is. People like you slip through the cracks where it's like, you shouldn't have to do this, none of your friends had to do this, but here we are. Just go back in time and play CS. It didn't just get good, it's always been good. I had a similar situation with a friend. Back in vanilla World of Warcraft, mounts used to be 90 gold. And training for the mounts used to be 10 gold. And so, you know, people would always buy the training first because, you know, you needed both and they couldn't stop themselves from buying that one because it was the one you could buy first. But I had a friend who, he bought the mount, 90 gold. And then at a patch in vanilla, they switched it. They said, we want you to be able to use, you know, a different variation of mounts, a different variety of mounts. And so instead of having the expensive part be the mount, we're to make the expensive part be the training. And then you can have a bunch of the different mounts that, you know, you swap between. And you have different mounts if you want. And everybody's like, yay, that's great. The price, you know, stays the same, but it makes it easier to have, you know, a red wolf and a blue wolf instead of just you get the red wolf and you will never get the blue wolf. This was a good change. For my friend who had bought his mount at 90 gold and then the training became 90 gold and the mount that he just purchased was now 10 gold, he had to pay 80 more gold than everyone else. He was just like fucked. He had to get the expensive part twice. Because it happened right when he bought the mount and was saving up the last little bit of 10 gold for the training. And so it was just like, this was a good change overall. This was better for the health of the game. But he was just in the specific situation where he got fucked by this. And I think this kind of applies to Kaze, where like, they weren't playing back in the day. But now, they're playing with people who did play back in the day. So they have, like, this weird, like... They have to pay extra. Whereas, like, if they'd played back in the day, they would have been able to play with everyone else just normally. If they weren't playing with people today, they would just play CSGO till they wanted to get the stuff. And they were like, do I want to buy this? And they'd say, no, I'll go play a different game. Or they would say, yes, I want this. But because it's like they need it, they're in that weird limbo. That's just, that sucks. I think I played the previous one for like 3 matches, then uninstalled it. I'm just not somebody who plays shooters. Shooters are very much, not my style. 1, I'm absolute trash at them. 2, it's just an aesthetic I don't want to play. Why couldn't both just be 10 gold? They are now. Now you get your mount at 20 and it's like 5 gold for the training and like 1 gold for the mount. And then at 40 you get the epic mount, which is like 100 gold. And then at 50 you get flying. And then at 60 you get swift flying, I think? I don't remember the actual levels. Hi Octal, how is your CDDA run going? Or shouldn't we start the big back and forth talk here? They sure aren't. Sitting here in classic fresh and crying. Yeah. Yeah. There's a great clip of Vigors. I heard Paragon. And he rides up behind Soda Poppin'. He's like, hey, you walk into your next quest? And Soda's like, yeah, I don't have enough gold for my mount yet, Vigors. And he's like, yeah, Because you're fucking poor. You're level 44 and you don't have your mount yet. You're fucking poor loser. And he like walks away on his mount. It's good. I'm playing right now. Just made it to a huge private compound. Honk the horn in the limo I found for a bit to attract all the Zeds. It do be like that. Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable Yulin Dicey? It is. It's me. Hi. Although I need to run to the store real quick. Need vape supplies. Hello, hand? Okay. I've like lost tracking her. Stay safe. Why heels uncomfortable to wear? Because you didn't practice walking around as a T-Rex enough at school. So you put a lot of weight on your actual heels instead of all of it on the front of your foot. Vape Nation. Isn't one vape worth like 9 packs of smokes in terms of nicotine? No. It depends on the level of nicotine you use. You could absolutely put that much nicotine in it. But you can actually like... So the thing that people have done with vapes is wean themselves off the nicotine. So they will match cigarettes and then slowly like bring it down to like nothing. And that's a good way to like quit smoking, is wean yourself off of it. I always honk for a while to make sure I don't get surprised later when I'm looting. Thank you, Yuland. I love you. Yeah, but what about Heelys, though? You want to be cool, right, Ellie? You can have 0 nicotine. 1 vape? You all using disposable ones? No, they're not saying 1 vape is in a singular vape that you then throw away. They're saying, like, 1 hit. Who am I kidding? Ellie's already so freaking cool. Yeah, I weaned myself off. Certified wiener. I've seen the Ellie range. I've seen her be the biggest dork I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. And I've seen her be really, really cool. No, that's exactly what I'm talking about. 1 whole fucking cartridge. I weaned myself on. Depends on your juices and how big your hit is. Yeah. You're gonna make me cry for real. Do I tell the story of you being really cool? Or do I tell the story of you being less cool? But for real, BRB. I don't know what either. Go for it. Vaping there is whack. Do both, hell. Probably the biggest... Hi, Ty. The biggest open mouth insert foot I've ever seen from Ellie was we're hanging out with someone and they have quite the thick accent. And Ellie goes, "You're from Germany, right?" And me and this person just look at Ellie like, "What?" And Ellie goes, "Yeah, I'm in Italy, so I know a German accent when I hear one." And I'm like, "Ellie, she's not from Germany." "What?" "I am from Switzerland." Oh shit. And that was the absolute sheer confidence in the statement was just like, "Oh my god, you're such a dork, I love you." It was way more embarrassing than you let on. Ellie, may I please touch the antlers? Finally, content we are here for. Oh my god. Next time you see Lofam, tell him a handful of certainty makes sense, no matter how much he protests. I'm so glad I was there for that. It was more embarrassing than you let on. How are you, air? How are you, icy fire? Yeah, vapes are illegal in my state. Oh, are they really? You may be big dog. Or you may big dog. It was, I'm surprised vapes have such a bad reputation, because my understanding is that, like, they can be as bad as smoking, but they're not, like, literally injecting tar into your lungs. I don't think anyone's gonna tell you that vaping is healthy for you, but it's a way better alternative than actually smoking, right? But, like, the way I see people talk about them, they're like, it's just as bad or worse. Unless prescribed. Hello, Nick. I'm well. Yourself? Hi, popcorn lungs. How are you, North? Vaping is most of the time way healthier. That's my understanding of it. But I see all the truth commercials that are like, vaping is so bad. It's just smoking. A teen got popcorn lungs from vaping? Oh. All the vaping bad stuff is big tobacco propaganda mostly. Really? Truth is funded by big tobacco? That's funny. Nah, Big Sig promoted to make you think vaping is equally worse. Just don't vape or smoke easy. I mean, that's kind of my take. But, like, nicotine is an addiction. It is a very, very difficult addiction to beat. And the problem with it is, you can't beat it yourself. You can, like, quit smoking, go cold turkey, have a real rough 3 days, and then be like, okay, I've got it out of my system. And then you walk outside by the grocery store and there's a guy smoking outside and you smell it and it comes right back. It is something that you cannot quit on your own because you are dealing with everyone else that's dealing with it also. And, like, they can cause you to relapse. So it's like, this sucks. And, like, a lot of people who start, nobody starts going like, man, I can't wait to put holes in my lungs, right? Nobody starts like that. A lot of people are pressured when they're kids. Raise your hand if you started smoking in high school. Well, I'm raising my hand. I actually didn't. I've never smoked in my life. But I know someone in chat did. And so it's like, I'm very sympathetic to the people who have an addiction that started at a point in time when they were just an idiot. I'm sorry. If you're in high school, you're an idiot. You might be a smart high schooler. You're going to turn 25 in a few years and look back at yourself in high school and go, yeah, I'm a lot smarter than I am now than I was then. That's just how life works. No actual confirmed cases of popcorn lung from vaping? Apparently it's worse according to our backwards government. Really? Just boomers or big tobacco being angry. False is funded by small weed. I'm doing well. As a vapor, if you smoke vape, you don't vape, don't start. Yeah. I did try vape a year ago, but I didn't let it be addicting. Are you, Octomage? The hard thing about nicotine is withdrawal. It's very easy to medicate, and smoking vaping very habit forming. Smoked 2 to 3 years now, vaping 3 to 4, but slowly quitting. Just after high school. Actually quitting smoking vaping is easy. Replacing your habit with nothing is hard. Like, over half my fellow students when I was in high school smoked. I have 2 smoking stories. One, when I went to high school in California, nobody smoked. I think maybe like 5 students in my graduating class had ever tried it, because it was just seen as such an uncool thing for the private Christian school. The people that did it hid it. When I went to Missouri, Missouri is a lot more smoking friendly. There's a lot more smokers in Missouri than in California, per capita. And so suddenly, like, everyone around me smoked. And I made it my little mission to, like, hit them with a little nugget that made them want to quit. So I would never, like, tell them they should stop. I would never be like, you know smoking's bad for you, right? Because obviously they know. But I would hit them with a little bit of information that they might not know. that made them very self-conscious about it. Specifically, hi Juice. I would drop the sentence, they know they smell like poop. And they'd be like, what? So like, here's an example. Me and a friend were talking before class. And another classmate came up and was like, you know smoking's bad for you, right? And before my friend could say anything, I went, really, dude? He knows it's bad for him. Literally nobody that smokes because they don't know it's bad for them, okay? They all know it's an addiction. Nicotine is a hell of a thing to deal with. They all know it's bad for them. They all know, you know, it's an expensive habit. They all know it makes them smell like poop. You're not going to convince them to stop just by telling them the negatives. And I remember my friend, like, he's like, yeah, this guy gets it. He's got my back. I know it's unhealthy. I know it costs money. I know it smells like poop. Do I really smell that bad? And I just remember witnessing on his face the whole moment of like, wait, smell like poop? What? I just remember seeing him like, have that moment of, oh, I'm really self-conscious about this now. Euland, why is Ellie so very cute? Personality, discipline, dedication, effort. She puts herself out there even if she's uncomfortable with it because she wants to reach out and connect with people. And that's very endearing. Is this Yuli hitting the holier than thou approach? Please don't drown me. Shut up. Oh my god. I mean, I would smoke too if I lived in misery. We got a Final Fantasy video. I don't know what this coincidence is, but literally today, whilst vaping at lunch break, three girls walks next to me smoking cigarettes and gossip about, I can never vape. It's this, and this, complain. They thought I had both the earbuds in. I didn't. I went cold when I quit. It's easy as. It does smell like poop. Nicey Fireman, please touch the red ball above your head. Hi, Prince. Crazy hug, Gnar. Depends on the cigarettes they smoke. So, Kimmy, my dad actually quit the same. When my dad was like 18 or 19, he very briefly worked at a cigarette company. For like, I don't know, a year? And he got free cigarettes. And so one day, he said he was like 19 years old. He's driving on the freeway. And he realized he had a cigarette in his hand. And it was the third one he'd smoked that day. And it was 8 a.m. And he was like, hold on. I've had 3 of these and like the day's not even starting. What the fuck am I doing? And he threw the cigarette out the window. And he took his box and he just dropped that out the window. And he said he never smoked a cigarette since. Smells like poop. We smoking that left pocket dog shit? Base, you and Dad, to be honest. That's my boy. Base? Yeah, for sure. Maybe don't do it on the freeway road, but you know what? If that symbology is meaningful for you to do it right then, hell yeah. He's not against things like cigars. You know, I've seen him smoke cigars like once a year, and honestly, I don't think he's had one in like 10 years. But you know, I remember we'd go to like one of his friends' house, and they'd be like, "You want a cigar?" And Dad'd be like, "Sure," and they'd smoke those. But cigarettes, he was like, "Nah, we're done with these." Ellie, I don't think there's a good smelling cigarette. I know for a lot of smokers, they're like, "Oh, I love this smell." But for me, it has always been, God, this smells like such trash. I remember once I ran a pack under the sink, made a dramatic Instagram post about quitting. Oh no, wildfire. That's what I forgot. Cigars you don't inhale, so yeah. And then I bought a new pack the next day. Cigars are a lot cooler than cigarettes. New Year's celebratory cigar. Juice with the L. Unless you're me. I was weaker-willed, I would totally smoke. Unfortunately, the smell is inciting for me. When it comes to smokes, I always found it kind of bad. But, like, I've talked about my sense of smell before. I don't smell anything most of the time, and when I do, it's typically overwhelming. So when I like walk through a puff of smoke from somebody smoking, it's very like overwhelming to me. I'm like, oh god, this is just like fucking poop. And I've heard a lot of people say like, yeah, it does smell like poop. Enticing? Enticing does make a bit more sense than inciting. After being off for a couple years, most of the time it smells awful. But every now and then it'll catch your nose in a certain way and you have a nostalgia for it. Also smell that smell as a child and it reminds me of good times with my dad. I can see that. We're at 2.6 miles. We're cruising today. And Big Tobacco loves that fact. We're closing in on 1,400 followers. It comes out in sweat, and sometimes that smells like poop too. Yeah, for as long as I've known, my parents are always like, smoking bad, don't ever smoke. The people that smoke, it's addicting and they want to stop, but it's difficult to stop. But don't ever smoke. I was like, okay. Dude, I remember my friend, his parents told him and his little brother and his little sister, smoking gives you cancer. People do it because it makes them feel good, but it doesn't feel good 10 years later when you have cancer. So don't ever smoke, okay? Smoking equals cancer. And all three kids were like, oh, that's really bad. Okay, I won't smoke. Now, the oldest, my friend, he knew, okay, yeah, smoking does lead to cancer, and that's bad. Not everybody gets cancer, but, you know, smoking is, you know, greatly increases the risk of cancer. That, you know, real of my parents to say that. Although very clearly they were saying it in a way to scare us away from it. His younger brother, who's like 12, didn't quite get the intricacies of the entire conversation. They go to a Walmart, and there's a homeless lady smoking a cigarette with a sign that says, you know, please give money, you know, give money for food or whatever. And the little brother goes, oh, smoking? She has cancer! And it was just like, okay, fucking put a hand over this kid's mouth and get him the fuck out of here. Oh, you can't say that, kiddo. And your poop smells like cigs, it's crazy. Dead space. Got a text us now that reads, hello, my name is Bella from the Manpower and Recruiting Company. We have a job offer that might interest you. May I share the detail with you? I get those texts a lot. Good job, kid. No! No, he was fucking, like, kicking a homeless woman while she was down and depressed. They got him, his dad literally just, like, grabbed him and just sprinted away. Just, like, slung him under his arm and just ran. I haven't thought about that friend in a long time. I wonder how he's doing. There's no way he updates, his Facebook at all, which is what we were using back in high school, right? MySpace and Facebook. Good night, Luciland. Good night, Elder. I had the raincoat before she did, damn it. Now I double down and say enjoy the cancer. Stick broke, bitch. Jesus. You guys are horrible. That's not even evil. That's... Well, I guess that's evil. That's not the fun evil. That's like you're a bad person evil. You fucked up for that. Aw, thank you. League of Legends had a good video the other day. League of Legends came out with their 2025 season, their season 2025 video, which is hinting a lot at the Noxus TV show that's coming out. So Arcane was about Piltover and Zaun. They have 3 shows in the works about Demacia, Noxus, and... Oh, what's the other place? The Chinese-themed place that's about, like, balance in nature. Master Yi is from there. Irelia. I don't remember the name of that place. Noxus is probably the next one coming out, though. And in the video, it shows LeBlanc and Vladimir talking about, you know, prophecies and what they're planning to do next in their conquest for world domination with their cult or whatever. It shows Katarina try to assassinate a guy and fight Elise in a ballroom. It shows, Darius fight Trundle and kick his ass. There was something else it showed. I want to say there were like 3 fights. Oh, it shows this one girl who's like a new character. I don't know what her name is. But she's like investigating this arch. And she gets like haunted by these like astral images or whatever. And she just fucking whoops their ass. It's a good trailer. I still need to watch Arcane. But the Noxus version of Arcane looks like it's gonna be real good. Chat, take his kneecaps. I didn't even do anything, Kimmy. What the fuck? Fuck you. Watch Arcane and Uma. We're on cooldown for Uma. We just watched the movie, okay? We are still in our cooldown period where I have a little bit of time before I watch the seasons before people get on me. No cooldowns, go now. Oh my goodness. Kaze, which is your favorite horse? Rudolph and Duramente? I don't remember Rudolph at all. I do remember seeing something about Duramente and being like, oh, this one's cool. Hi, Oku. Do you literally just have Uma as like a Chatterino ping? Are we talking about Uma? Rudolph is president? We apparently are talking about Uma. I thought we were talking about Arcane, but an Uma fan was like, watch Arcane and Uma. Also, what's Uma? Uma Musume. The horse girl gacha / anime. No, I just forgot to tune into your stream, and the first thing I see in chat is Rudolph and Duramente. That's wild. Roxy was telling you about Uma yesterday? Is that at me or Kimmy? Because I've been told about Uma for like a year now. And I have 3 friends that are really, really, really into Uma. I guess I could say 5 now. Why are y'all always talking about Uma? Because they really, really like it, and I do think it's good. Well, include me in that list. You would be the 5th. Proxy would be number 1, because he was the first person I ever saw talk about it. Then it would have been Kisu. Then I learned about Oku liking it. And then Sappy, Kaze is 5th. We're at 3 miles. What video do we get next? Thunderbluff? Oh, God. This does not get us to 5 miles. Instructions unclear. Gonna watch the show that actually won Best Game Adaptation. Is this the horse girl stuff? There's a few things that I need to watch. There is Arcane, both seasons. There is Edge Runners. I need to finish Code Geass. I have like 8 more episodes of that, and it's getting to the point where I'm gonna start forgetting stuff. Edge, okay, Ellie, okay. There was another anime that was like, I really need to see this. I need to watch Edge Runner. What was the anime that... Oh, Trigun. I need to watch the new Trigun. Hi, Oku, you want a hug? Huh? What's up? You missed it. You're not getting a hug now. You're not getting it anymore. You missed your chance. Come hug me, Ellie. Okay. Get over here. Absolutely zero resistance and willpower to hold out. It reminds me of Icy Fire. When he was like, I'm mad at you, so I'm not doing anything you say anymore. I'm gonna be evil and do the opposite of everything. Icy Fire, come get your head pats. Just immediately flies down from the tree and just sprints over. My favorite bit. God, both of those times were really funny. I started watching Solo Leveling. It apparently getting popular. I don't know too much about it. I do know that it has a pretty dedicated fan base, I'll say. And I love the voice actors' interaction with them. Rebellious phase was short-lived. Going 6 feet tall, and Fields goes crazy. Been seeing merch, and it has a 2nd season. It was popular before the anime. Solo Leveling is one of those animes that, like, it had its, like, dedicated following that was just waiting for the anime. They were just, like, very, very eager for it. And now that they have it, they're like, yay, we were always here. Right? But as an anime-only person, I'm like, oh, I'm only hearing about it for the first time, right? It's one of those situations for me. Going 6 foot tall in heels goes crazy. I see. Best part of the vid for real? Okay. I've been hearing that Uma Musume is pretty good. Apparently it has 3 seasons. Yeah, Oku? Good lord. God, an anime that I fell way behind on. I was caught up with One Piece until like 4 years ago. They got to Whole Cake Island. Oh, this actually would have been longer. This would have been like 6, maybe 7 years ago. They got to Whole Cake Island. And I was just like, I'm just going to let them finish Whole Cake Island and then I'll binge it. And that never happened. Hi, Arch. Whole Cake, yes. The One Piece is real. Pulls out cock. I love that meme so much, Kimmy. Because One Piece is a thing that has been running for like 30 fucking years. It has so much history. And there's one thing that Oda, the author for One Piece, is really, really good at. He's good at, like, keeping tabs on all of it, right? He doesn't forget stuff. And so things that were talked about in episode 14 get brought up in episode 900. And there's a lot of stuff that just comes together in really impactful moments that has been a problem or something they've been dealing with for hundreds of episodes. it makes it very intense and emotional. There are certain scenes that people look at that are like, whoa. This is something that, like, I have been expecting for 3 years of my life at this point. And now I'm finally seeing it. It's intense. And so just drawing a dick in those scenes is so funny to see the dedicated One Piece fans be like, no! You can't do this! Stop! You're ruining it! Oh, Ellie, do you not know about this meme? Okay. Imagine a show that has been running for as long as you've been alive. Literally just, people have grown up with this show, and it has some of the most intense moments that when it happens, it's like, whoa, this is crazy, right? Like a boat getting progressively more damaged over 500 episodes. And then it, like, gets damaged beyond repair, and they give it a Viking funeral, and they all cry over this boat. Stuff like that. Now imagine you've grown up with the show, you love the show, you can think of all these really big moments, and then somebody comes out with a video of one of these big moments, and it's this character who is considered the strongest in the world, where he's in this crazy battle, he dies, but on his deathbed he screams out something so era-defining that it changes the world in the lore. It's like, how do I put an equivalency to this? I don't know. Imagine Tony Hawk going to the X Games, I don't fucking know, announcing he has cancer and, like, less than a year to live, but going like, I'm happy for what skaters are, and I can't wait to see them, or, you know, I can't, fuck, how do I fucking equivalent this? I'll be watching from heaven to see what they accomplish. I don't know. But, like, Tony Hawk, the legend of all, like, skaters, announces he's dying, but gives an inspiring speech that's, like, 10 seconds long. And we just see a massive surge in, like, skaters. Imagine a moment like that in One Piece with the strongest man in the world, right? Somebody goes in and dubbed over his voice. They got this voice actor to say the lines, but in a very silly voice. And so the one of the biggest scenes, the strongest character in the world, just goes, "The One Piece! The One Piece is real!" And, like, normally this character has a very gravelly and intimidating voice. And him saying it, and then it plays, "Can we get much higher?" And it goes through, like, the 20 biggest scenes in One Piece. And all of them just have no pants and a giant foot-long dick drawn in. It's so, like, a massive level of disrespect. But it comes from an absolute level of, like, this person is in the fandom. They have watched every episode because they knew exactly which scenes were the most impactful and intense. And so, like, it's this meme that it's like 30 seconds long. And it just shows, like, a highlight reel of all the biggest scenes, plus a dick. And it's like, the people that love the show, the people that have been invested in it for 10 plus years, are going, "No! You can't do this! You can't ruin all of these important scenes!" Like, no, there's my favorite scene! And it's just, it's so stupid, but it's so direct and pinpointed. Like the Ace handshake? Yes. I watched it all within a few months. I watched it all in 2 months when there was 300 episodes. And then when there was 500 episodes, I watched it all again in, like, 2 months. I love Uta. I haven't seen the Uta stuff yet. I'm hesitant to like it, because my favorite character is Shanks. And this feels like a, oh, by the way, daughter. Here's Shanks content, but not really Shanks. It's gonna be Uta. And I'm like, man. What did they say? Oh, and Tony Hawk lands the 900. Big X Games moment. You can't. Imagine Jungle Pocket yelling after winning the Tokyo Derby, and someone drawing a dick in the middle of it. Made the Tony Hawk games a success even more so. Imagine saying they hid their wealth somewhere in the world, and it's all in One Piece. Okay. Respect plus to my ship poster side, Boggies. Can't help but fucking love the execution. I thought you were referring to the Ace and Luffy handshake image, but Ace just has a big cock out. I mean, that's part of it, Arch. That's part of the meme. It starts with Whitebeard, and then it shows Chopper with a dick, and then it shows Ace and Luffy with a dick, and then it shows Trafalgar Law with a dick. It's like, it's just a highlight of some of the biggest and coolest moments of One Piece, and they just edited in like an MS Paint dick on everyone. One Piece fans getting the potion of sadness thrown at them. What? No. No. I didn't even watch some of the new eps. I let build up. Look, Otto sings Uta music. That's one reason I started watching One Piece. Other than the live action, I see. Non-canon, but somehow canon with Uta. Oh, is a Chopper cry meme, but with a dick? Yes. It's Chopper. When he's seeing the pink snow that Dr. Hiruluk died to study, that is supposed to be the cure-all disease, because he thinks cherry blossoms are a cure for the soul, and he died before he could ever do that. And that moment is so touching to Chopper that he just starts bawling his fucking eyes out because it's essentially his first friend and father having their dream come true. And he's just bawling his eyes out, and they just added a dick to it. So is all the memes, but just with dicks? Yes. It's all of some of the, like, just biggest moments in One Piece, right? When Luffy and Ace meet up for the first time on Luffy's journey, and they're like, it's good to see you. I'm a captain now. You've got a small crew. That's just like you to run with a small crew. What about you? I joined Whitebeard. And they're, like, they're doing their arm wrestling, and it's getting more and more tense, and the barrel just breaks, and they're like, that's good enough. That was a big moment. That was like, holy cow, this is cool to see Luffy meet his brother like this. Because they were setting up meeting his brother. They didn't tell you it was his brother right away. They set up meeting this, commander of the Whitebeard 2nd Division as, this guy's gonna fucking kill anybody he doesn't like. And of course Luffy's gonna piss him off. So they made it real tense and then, like, kind of just did a hard right. Sounds like they made it better. They did not make it better. It is not better by having an MS Paint dick just thrown in. But it is really funny. And there's Ace with a massive counter. I said it sounds like... God damn it. It's such a funny meme, Octal. Because it's so pinpointed. It's so just like... There really is no other way to describe it, and just, you care about this thing for 20 plus years of your life. You grow up with it, right? Like, I learned about One Piece in fucking middle school, and I've liked it since. It's just too direct, too emotional damage, too targeted. But it's so funny. And there's just so much going on in the meme. I've been talking about this fucking cock meme for like 20 minutes. Holy shit. What other stories do I have? You did a great job describing the importance of the meme. Tony Hawk goes into the X Games, lands a like 900 backflip or something insane, announces he's got cancer and is gonna die in 6 months, and then says 2 lines to inspire the next generation, and you see skateboard sales skyrocket. That's literally like what Whitebeard does in the scene. I should actually play the Wilds beta this time? You should. Yes. On other news, cock. On other news, Monster Hunter Wilds announced the 2nd beta. It will be February 6th to the 9th, and February 13th to the 16th, so 2 weekends, 2 weeks before the game goes live. if you play this beta, you get a decorative charm in the game when it comes out. It's very cute. It's a little palico that you can put on your weapons. Hi, Keo. So if only for that, go play the Monster Hunter Wilds beta. I don't know if there's anything too different. I don't think they're giving us a new area. But they are adding Gypceros to the monster list. So you can fight the 4 monsters that were in originally, and now you can also fight Gypceros. Like Gale said earlier, having Gypceros in the game basically 100% confirms that Nerscylla will be in the game. Nerscylla is one of the worst monsters in Monster Hunter. It is a 6-legged spider with a wasp needle. So, fuck that thing. It also kills other monsters, namely Gypceros, and then drapes their flesh over them, so it looks like a fucking Assassin's Creed giant spider with, like, robes draped over it. But they're not robes. They're, like, literally the flesh of other monsters. He announces he's dying and says one more Tony Hawk Pro Skater coming out on Switch. On the Switch, too. You like talking about cock? I'm not saying I dislike it. I'm just saying this is a thing that's a little silly to talk about for 20 minutes straight. I can't wait to not partake in the Wilds beta too. Hopefully the graphics issue is fixed this time. I don't really think it was an issue. People had issues, but you know, it's an intense game. And like we knew if you downscaled it was gonna be like that. We knew. Hi, how goes the walk? It goes good. We're at 3.7 right now. We're going to end this video at like 3.8, 3.9. And I'm hoping we don't get a really bad video then. Kia where? Second chance at getting cooked by the banner. Let's go. Yo, spider, no. None of the fixes will be in the open beta, sadly. But we will get to fight Gypsy. Okay. Well, so I thought some of the fixes were going to be there. But I didn't think all of them were. So, like, they've you know, the most recent changes they've announced will not be there. But I thought some of the stuff, like the insect glaive changes are going to be there. Woohoo, 3.6 miles. Hope you've been well, Kimmy. No, you rip. We'll see, I guess. Hopefully so, but I'll be on guard. I mean, I'm not planning to play much at all. I just want to get the charm. That's literally all I care about with this beta. Damn, got Uno reversed. My right leg is really sore. I didn't walk the dog yesterday. I'm gonna try and walk her today. It's still like 15 degrees Fahrenheit. It's still all snow, but the roads are cleared. So I think maybe I can just take her a few circles around the block near our house. And then if she's struggling a little bit, we'll be really close. I'm gonna watch how people react to Gypsy. So damn straight I'm playing Ellie. Even if they kind of spoiled it a bit. The teaser trailer did spoil it a bit. I'm eager for Core to see it when the game comes out. I don't think she's gonna play this beta. She might for the charm. Ellie. Juice is calling you Ellie.
Wait, so... what are the requirements to get the charm? Do I just gotta open up the beta? Or do I have to, like, participate in, like, a hunt to get the charm?
I have no idea.
Alright. Time to find out.
They just said play the beta and get the charm, so... Ooh. What's up? Just nom. Just allo. So you're gonna be a hunting horn for the beta, right, Ewan? Fuck no. Absolutely not. I am not a hunting horn player. I have been a hunting horn player in the past. I I don't know. I don't like a lot of the stuff Hunting Horn has to do. I don't like particularly messing with songs too much. I just want to bonk the monster. And in the past, the self-improvement buff of Hunting Horn was so good that it made you like the fastest weapon in the game. Just running around, you were fast as fuck, and so it was very easy to dart around monsters and take pot shots at them. In World, they slowed Hunting Horn the fuck down. Which is fine, it's probably fair. They just moved a lot of their defensive stuff into, like, iframes and stuff like that in moves, which I don't particularly like. And so, I didn't play it at all in World. I played it a bit in Rise. Oh god, I'm gonna wake 2Dank, you guys. Let's fucking go! Is this, like, really quiet? Yes, it is. Oh, we got a perfect video, guys. The walkers keep winning. We are at 3.8. This video is 33 minutes. When is beta? The beta is February 6th to the 9th, and again at the 13th to the 16th. So it's going to be over 2 weekends. I'm happy for you, and thank you. How much to pick another video? I'll let you guys do $50 rerolls. If you give $50, I will hit the randomize button. If you give $100, I will let you specifically pick a video. In the next 5 minutes. What about 25 for dealer's choice? You can give me $25 and I will just pick this video. Because this is like perfect video. You got to do some options for people who want less suffering. What about 25 for... I don't like the bidding war of it part. It's not that I necessarily think it's bad, I just... Hi, Wrath. When you have, like, both sides can fight for it, it's just gonna come down to the side that has this person, right? And so... I feel like that feels really bad when you're like, I'm gonna pay $50 for this thing to happen. And somebody else goes, I'm gonna pay $50 for that not to happen. That feels great for the person that just, you know, snubbed the other. But the person that got snubbed, it's like, that can feel really bad, you know? I'm gonna give you $20 for nothing in return. That's actually not one of the options, Ellie. I appreciate the enthusiasm, and appreciate the, you know, the brainstorming ideas, but that's not one of the options I'm offering. No. Wish you a good day. Thank you. Octal, you spoil me so much. You're like, I must protect Yuland. I must save them from the bullies. And I'm like, I love you so much, Octal. I'm not trying to undercut Icy. I just want some alternative options. This is your lethal reminder. Oh shit, we got lethal company today. I completely forgot. Because I've only been thinking about Core Keeper. Oh, I'm going to be talking to Aiko literally the whole time about Core Keeper. Zuvi! Hi, Zuvi, by the way. I have Rose Duelist added on Steam. And I saw she launched VTube Studio. Does Rose stream? Well, naps are never more. I think the best outcome is you finish this video, then hang out with your homies afterward, which is totally free. She does? Okay. I didn't know that. I need to play Lethal Company again at some point? My friend today is actually going to be hosting an open lobby arch. You can join on that. Zuby redeemed Kupo. How does this guy afford so many Kupos? I swear. Wait, who did you just ask about? Rose Duelist. So Rose Duelist, she's a regular of Koyo streams lately. She's very nice. She's too nice. She lives in, I don't know if it's South Africa specifically or the southern part of Africa. I got raided there recently? I thought you said Rose Doodle though. That is also a Rose that I know, but Rose Duelist. It's honestly fucked with me too. But she's very nice. She's not, English is not her native language as I understand it. And so it's really funny to me that she watches Koyo so much, because Koyo is like the fucking jester. He literally, like, you cannot trust anything he says, because he is always, like, telling a joke and being sarcastic and always, like, doing a bit. YouTube? YouTube! English is her first language? I thought she was from Africa. Is it just English is her first language and I'm just making an assumption there? I didn't want to watch the rest of this video anyways. Are we good? I'm trusting you, YouTube. Typical American. Alright, look. What I was getting to, Zuby, is that because I didn't think it was her first language, it's not natural for her to catch all of the jokes that Koyo makes. And so, Koyo will be saying, like, the most, not degenerate or mean stuff, but, like, the most joking stuff that's not serious. And she'll take it seriously, and, like, we're just looking at Koyo like, you asshole for this, and he's like, oh, she's too nice. If I'm up, sure. Oh, I'm doing my workout now. See you later. Okay, Zuby. I got raided there recently. Thought you said Rose Doodle, though. Rose Doodle, Leafeon's constantly raids there. And Rose Doodle and Leafeon's, they're like besties. They call each other their wife. And, you know, well, you know the VR chat emote. They're literally kissing in that. Like me, for real, for real. I didn't want to watch the rest of this video anyway, typical American. Ha, hi. Ha, gay. Can't believe you want Koyo to change for one person? Obviously, I don't. I just find it funny that Rose has become such a fan of Koyo. Oh, Elin, I know you don't care for hero shooters. Have you seen the new Invisible Woman skin in Marvel Rivals? Doesn't it look exactly like the one other character? I saw somebody say it's going to be real hard to tell these two apart in-game. Zuby, my friend. I got a lap dance from the Squirrel Girl, and let me tell you, she really does love nuts. Yeah, Octal? I don't think people are looking at faces. Well, it was the color scheme. It was like silver clothes with a jacket, white skin, blonde hair. And it was like, how would you tell these two characters apart in a fight, other than the abilities you're getting hit by? I'll send a pic, one sec. Are you sending me porn? Because it sounds like I know the comparison of the two and you haven't seen them. Now that's the kind of lap dance I like. Here's 4.2. Oh, the only thing I know about Marvel Rivals is the avatars from the game, I guess. And she's pretty cute. I don't think I'd like to get a lap dance. I've gotten one from a friend who's like, I've been learning lap dances, let me show you. And in that regard, I was kind of just like, yeah, this is cool. You've been learning, that was really good. But I don't see myself, like, wanting to get them regularly, right? Like, I don't see that as, like, something that I would want to have. No, it's not porn. Lap dance these nuts. Hi, Yuki. Yeah, it was just a friend practicing. Well, for me, Octal, I think I'm just way too fucking submissive for that sort of thing. Like, a lap dance sounds like a thing for me, right? It sounds like for the person who's being danced on. And it's like, I'm so submissive, I don't want it to be about me. I'm almost, well, not almost. I'm into fucking slave play shit where I'm the fucking stubby one. And so when stuff is overly one-sided and for me, it's like, I like this less. I appreciate all of my dancing friends on my birthday, except Cairo. Oh, I was way into it? That's what we want, Yuki? I only had a lap dance once as well. Right? We're all talking about the same thing. Lap dance from Ewan. I'd be way more into giving a lap dance than receiving one. But I'm very unpracticed at dancing. And so I'd be very self-conscious and be like, oh, I don't know, you know, this is, no, I don't have that skill. And I'd be very like, I'm not gonna do that. Oh my god. We're resetting YouTube. We're resetting it. We're gonna hit a fat refresh. What is it at? 10 minutes? It's too late, YouTube. You lost your chance. Alright, hopefully that fixes it. I'm like at my wall here, but I want a pet Pixel. They very much look asleep. It'll work now. It'll work now for sure, right? The clumsily dance would be cute though. Damn, still never got a lap dance in VR. One day Juice, just keep playing. On my way to head pat Ewan. Just go to full body tracking heaven if you actually want one. They're always doing lap dance contents, but you might have to sign a waiver because they're going wild. I don't know. I've had this conversation with a friend where they came to me and they're like, okay, I have a problem. I tried to do something nice for my boyfriend and they didn't like it. And I'm just failing to understand. Basically, this friend, they were the dom in the relationship, but they were like, I'm gonna do something nice for them. They're so good. I'm gonna give them a BJ. And like, their partner didn't like it. The partner was like, why did you give me a BJ? I hated that. And they're like, how do you fucking hate getting a blowjob? Huh? And so they talked to me and they're like, maybe you can understand this? They didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, honestly, I'd probably be in the same boat where it's like, I didn't like that, but I might lie to you and be like, no, it was great. Just, you know, don't do it that often. What? Huh? Listen. I and this other person are so subby that we don't like it when stuff is done for us sexually. We want it to be like about the other person. We enjoy the like them taking and being used. But like when the other person's like, "Oh, you've been so great. Let me reward you with this." Something that's like a BJ that is only for our satisfaction. Even if they're the type of person that's like, "I enjoy making you happy. That's my sexual pleasure." We don't like that. Stuff to you, not for you. I like the idea. What can I say is the most like flattering and appealing thing to me? I like the idea of like being treated like an object, but at the same time so attractive that they can't resist. It's a fucking weird combo. Sigh, what did I just come back to? First, what is considered dominant or submissive is dependent on the person's and situation. One could easily make getting a lap dance into a tease to not touch. Of course. BJ is done to you and for you. So I don't think that's it. Making people happy? Be happy sucking. I don't know. There are people that have, like, dick sucking kinks, right? There are people that would be like, man, I just want to suck dick. That's all I want. I'm so turned on when I'm sucking someone else's dick, right? That is a kink that exists. But for me, it's hard to look at that as something that's, like, not for me. If I'm receiving head, I'm just sitting here like, this is a sexual act directed for me at my pleasure. Where they at, tell me. And so, because it's for me, I don't like it as much. Even if it's like, no, I'm sucking your dick because that's my fetish. In my head, it doesn't work that way. All dear hug. Should I be listening to this at work? Probably not, North Prince. But I love you. Hug, Icy. I'm following. Where they at? Tell me. I mean, that's why I gotta explore with your partner. What you like and don't like. Bonjour in my head. Love you too, Elon. I love you, North. Sorry I'm so difficult when you're at work. What other stories do I have? Here's a related story. I saw a green text story. And this guy, he's like 19 years old. And he's watching porn. And in the porn, he notices that the guy has 2 balls. And he goes, wait a minute. Every porn I've seen, the guy has 2 balls. But I only have 1 ball. Is it normal to have 2 balls? Because every porn actor I see has 2. So he goes downstairs to dinner. He's like, hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Do most guys have 2 balls? And they're like, yes. And he's like, alright, well, that's fucking weird, because I've got 1 ball. What the fuck is going on? And they're like, we told you this. You had cancer when you were 6 months old, and you had a testicle removed because of testicular cancer. Do you not remember this? And he's like, when did you tell me? When I was fucking 2 years old? I never knew I had testicular cancer. I just thought it was normal for guys to have 1 ball. And they're like, no, sweetie. Most guys have 2, and you had 1 removed. And he's just like, oh my god. I've been going through life with 1 ball thinking that was normal. I never knew I had cancer. Well, how do I process this information? Also, mistakes like this can be avoided with the most basic rule of BDSM communication. Well, I don't think it was like against their will violent. I think they let the person try it, and then after they were just like, why did you do that? I don't think they said like, stop, I don't want this, stop. I don't think there was a situation like that. I think it was just like, yeah, let's not do that. Why did you even do that? It's not a bad thing to be sex positive. It's different for them, Arch. They don't want to be horny while at work. Always found it weird how the rhetoric on the internet, that you submissive equals bottom. Like, you can be a dominant power bottom. Isn't it funny to tease about it seems? No, for sure. For sure. It is not just top and bottom. It's just, those kind of go hand in hand with, like, if you're a bottom, you're submissive. Bottom kind of means submissive. 4chan. That's just a porn thing. Hollywood, am I right? I know someone who knows someone with 3? With 3? Well, that wasn't point at the portion at work? Gotcha. Yeah. I just found this green text story really funny of this guy who... he just thought one ball was normal. And, like... no idea he'd had a ball removed. I can't imagine something like that, right? Like, finding out everyone else doesn't have this thing, and you're like, wait, what? I'm weird for this, huh? I can't think of anything like that with me. I know one guy had it with his arms, where his forearms were, like, ridged. And so he could, like, rub them against the edge of a desk, and it would go... and it was like, what the fuck? Like, my bones are smooth. If I did this against the edge of a desk, it's not gonna make much noise. But he could, like... it was like they had fucking ridges all up his forearms. It was like, what the fuck? That's not normal. I got some weird stuff, trust me. Internet is just weird nowadays when it comes to loot stuff and sex stuff. I cast bumpy bones. Oh god, that's such a perfect way to describe it. This dude had bumpy bones. I need a drink. I love... you know what I don't like? A silent BJ. Giving a BJ and their recipient is just quiet, no moans, nada. I thought you were saying the other way. I thought you were saying the person giving a BJ has to be all, flop, glorp, slurp noises. And I was like, damn, okay. But yeah, no, I can see that with you know, silence during sex is, a big turnoff. I actually dealt with that. Where when I started, you know, not having sex, but ERPing with people, I'd be silent. And they were like, I need some noise, dude. You gotta be, like, you gotta be giving me something. And I was like, what? They're like, bro, you're just silent. Like, are you even enjoying this? And I was like, I'm loving it. But, like, for most of my life, I've lived with my parents, right? I have been like, I gotta be as silent as possible when I do sex stuff. Because I don't want them fucking knowing, right? And so, like, going into intimacy, it was like all my life had been like silent stuff. And Frank of ERP, that might be the most inappropriate joke I've heard all day, Ellie. That's pretty up there. That's awesome. Like, fuck this, mood dead. I had to, like, train myself to just fucking exaggerate and project. I had to fucking train myself to, like, moan for stuff like that. Because, you know, it was like 25 years of, I gotta be quiet. I gotta make no noise. Like, I don't think the word gooner is thrown around way too much. Like, I think the word gooner. Oh, no, it's just part of, like, internet culture right now. Freya, sweetie, Freya. The hired goons. Hi, Yulin, my love. Yeah, for sure, Arch. But we are at a point where people do not know anymore. That being a bottom doesn't mean that you have to be submissive. I've legit seen this being discussed several times. When I see someone called a bottom, to me that's them being called submissive. They're the bottom of a relationship. Not necessarily they're in the bottom position. Although when we start talking about sex, you know, it is a position. But like when you call someone a bottom, in my eyes, you're just calling them submissive. Yeah, they gotta make music on that thing. I mean, I'm into some niche stuff. One of them not so niche anymore. Hawk to a sloppy toppy. Yeah, my partner thrives on the noises. Without the sound, they'd probably just stop. Yeah, I have stopped before. The Anne Frank of ERP. Oh, I forgot I had all of your chat sounds muted. You know, Core, you are a screamer. I don't think Core's here right now. Like, fuck this mood dead, but it's true. Haha, the Anne Frank of ERP. I mean, some people love the extra noise and stuff. Oh, for sure. Makes sense. How do you know if it's even working? Yeah, I can see that, Young. Suppose it's just a pet peeve for me? Yeah. I like ASMR, do the math. I try to be vocal for that stuff now. Because I've had it a few times where it's like, are you enjoying this? Do the things. And I'm like, oh shit, sorry. But like, you know, for me it was always silence as possible. Boyfriend dies in a car crash. God, I love those videos, Juice. Boyfriend to ASMR, but he gets hit by a car and then run over by the ambulance coming to save his life. Hey, baby. What do you say we head to the movies? You know, we watched my movie last time. We can watch your rom-com this time. No, I don't mind. I'll like it. Let's just cross the street. Oh, shit! And then you hear, like, the car crash noises. And it's, like, the worst thing for ASMR. Ah! Oh, God, it hurts! Ah! Oh, God, call an ambulance, baby! I see it! I see the ambulance! Wait, it's too close! And then, like, you hear more crashing noises. Those videos are so stupid. Oh, do you not live with parents anymore? I do. He's in the underground. All of course, friends are screamers confirmed. I love those so much. Were they dating Kira Yoshikage? I do live with my parents. I don't do too much lewd stuff here. When they're gone, you know, I'll get a little bit more crazy and a little bit more wild. Honestly, I am in the basement on the other side of the house from them. If I know they're asleep, I should be more open to doing stuff. I'm just terrified of the fact, like, okay, I'm an exhibitionist. I like it when people see me. I really like showing people naked stuff. But, like, the biggest turnoff is anybody seeing me that didn't want to see me. I'm not an exhibitionist in, like, I'm gonna wear a trench coat, go out to the McDonald's and be like, yeah! I hate that shit. But I am an exhibitionist in that, like, if you went to a strip club and you were like, I want to see this, I fucking love that. So the idea of, like, me doing stuff, and my mom being like, what am I hearing? And coming down to the basement, and opening the sliding door thing to my room, and seeing me naked with a headset on, with, like, Loven's toys in. That is, like, nightmare. That is, like, this is the worst timeline. I never want this. I'm not an ASMR enjoyer. Those kind of videos are always cinema. Yeah, don't be a prude, Euland. Okay. Euland pics. Just know whether the air ventilation system connects to their room. Pippa at least does her business at Walmart, a McDonald's, Jesus. Total nightmare fuel there. in that scenario, I'm like, God, what do I do? Well, the boner's dead from that. I'd probably be like, the next day I'd be like, all right, Mom, do we talk about this? And if she's like, nope. And it's like, okay, have a good one. I'm gonna stay in the basement more than usual the next few days. I tell you what to do, learn to knock. If your parents are real homies, they should be happy you're getting some. God. I don't think it's an SNL sketch. It might be like MASH. But I do know there's a sketch about this woman, this mom who's like, honey, dinner's ready. Honey, did you hear me? Honey, I said dinner's ready. And she opens his door. And he's in like the VR treadmill. He's got a headset on, a full body like haptic suit. He's got a like sex piston on his dick just going zzz, zzz, zzz. And he's got like 3 monitors up with porn. He's just fully plugged in. He's like, Mom, wait, no, what are you? Mom, stop it. Get out of my room, Mom. And he's like trying to turn everything off, but there's just so much going on. 5 miles. We reached 5 miles. That's gonna be me. Bro is in the Matrix. Woohoo, 5 miles, I'm proud of you. Good job, you. Thank you. Fishy, have you ever played Core Keeper? I think you saw us playing it a bit yesterday, right? I'm so excited to play more today. I have not. Playing with a group like this with Core is something that like, oh man, I live for these playthroughs. And we hadn't done a game like this in months. I really went to watch it looks so cool. Saw that new Abby, by the way. My new Abby? Because that's the live 2D I have for non-VR chat streams. Now, I very rarely do non-VR chat streams, right? But we debuted it, I think, for day 500. And we've gotten to use it a few times in the last month. Actually, was it before then? Was it 450? Surely it was 500, right? I feel like I used it for so many streams for Hat in Time. But now, like, that doesn't make sense time-wise. Yeah, the thing. Core just made that, Violet. She just fucking made that. It looks so cool. Core Keeper is very, very fun. The thing. Core Keeper will also get somewhat crazy. It's gonna be like Terraria, where we're at the punch dirt, equip sword phase, and later on it's gonna get like way wilder. The core is kept. Or are we doing some shit for real? Honestly, true. Who just makes a live 2D model for 4 friends? Just so that they can have a live 2D model on your stream. That's fucking insane. Oh, I'm so happy we're over 5. We were at like 3.8, getting a new video. I was like, please don't get Hoth. Please don't get Hoth. Core, a real one. Hi, Zach. I'm walking. I've walked 5 miles today. I walk 5 miles every... Technically, I've walked 5.1 miles. Your mom. Okay, okay. Icy Fire had me add a 7TV emote yesterday. And I'm like, I feel like people are gonna be mean with this one. I don't think anyone's even noticed it. This private compound I'm raiding in CDDA is actually incredible. These people have so much loot. Hell yeah. Yours now, yoinky sploinky. And 7TV isn't working for me? That's tragic. We're almost done. Yoinky sploinky. What's the emo? It's called like first time chatter or something. There it is. Ah! Hi Wolfie, hi Media, hi Tommy. EP Tank Kitty Raid. Hell yeah. Hi Elsie. Oh, that's a -1 tab right now. Raider Wave, Tank Kitty. That sounds so cool. Tank Kitty because Wolfie loves playing tanks in War Thunder. She's also done a few streams of building tank model kits. Mobble, so no. I'm updating my service dress blues. This shit fucks for real. How goes walking? I was a little scared, Wolfie, because we were at like 3.8 miles and the video was ending. And so we had the potential for getting like a 2-hour video when we only needed 1 mile. But we just ended. We're at 5.2 miles, like, on the dot. Wolfie, did you ever play Yakuza 0? We're at the cabaret. Thank you, Octal. Where's my mouse? There it is. Oh, the Grand Cabaret. Shown in the intro of Majima. It's so good, right? Like, you go into Yakuza, and you're like, damn. Oh god, I'm literally forgetting his character. The character's name. The main guy. Who's the fucking main guy of Yakuza? It's not Majima, it's, Kiryu, that's it. I was thinking it started with an R. You love Kiryu, right? You go into Yakuza and you're like, damn, Kiryu is so fucking cool. This guy is awesome. And then it's like, Chapter 3 start. And you see this fucking shit, and it's like... I don't know if Kiryu's my favorite anymore. Majima is just that fucking cool. Thank you, Octomage.
Literally the entire time you've been walking, I've just been listening to the music for the cabaret. It's kind of peak.
Hell yeah. Ara, hi, Sleepy. I don't own the game and played like 1 hour, but too much story to less gameplay for a pro skipper. You're one of those, Wolfie. You gotta treat it like a movie with gameplay. Because, like, the combat is good if you get deep into it. A lot of people typically don't get that deep into it. The minigames are good. The appeal of Yakuza is the, like, 12 hours of story cutscenes that it's just a fucking movie that goes fucking hard. It's so good. There's one scene where this guy is like, I'm gonna kill you because I'm your friend. If you try and do this, if you try and fight the Yakuza on this, they're gonna torture you. I've seen guys that they torture, right? It's too bad. They'll make you wish you were dead. You won't be human anymore. So if I kill you now, it'll be better for you. You just don't know what you're getting into. And he's holding a gun to the back of his head. And the guy with the gun to his back of his head is Kiryu, the main character. He's smoking a cigarette. And he goes, alright then. If you believe this is it, take your shot. And the guy's like, stop it, stop doing that. And he's like, no, you started this, stick to your convictions. And the guy, he's shaking so much he shoots and he misses. And Kiryu turns around, the gun is in his face now. It's like between his fucking, he walks up to it, the barrel is between his eyes. And he's like, you said you were going to do this. Do it. Shoot me. Stand by your convictions. You want to do this? Do it. And the guy just starts crying and he's like, you can say you don't know me if you want. I won't put this on you. And he walks away and he takes his car and he like takes it. It's just so intense. He's so fucking cool. So good. Are you doing rest or you got other stuff? I'm gonna be hanging out for a bit. Koyo is gonna do Lethal Company in an hour, so we're not gonna nap today. I'm probably gonna hang out for 30-ish minutes, maybe 40-ish. I don't know when I'm gonna end, but I'm not gonna get off of VR until I see Koyo booting up Lethal Company. Kazuma Kiryu. Kiryu Koko. I don't think it's Kiryu Koko. Based. Sorry. Story is for movies. I'm trying to game. Understood. Cringe. What you could do, Octomage and Wolfie, if you're just ever interested in the story, is you could just watch the, like, Yakuza movies on YouTube. People have uploaded compilations that's, like, all of the cutscenes from Yakuza 0. So you would skip all of the, like, fighting between them. But you could just watch the movie if you ever felt inclined to that when you're not looking for gaming stuff. Amazing story, stupidly hilarious side missions. For me, story is something to listen to, but I want to play and not listen to a visual novel. I skipped 95% of the story scenes in Witcher 3. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. That's your choice. Nishikiyama. Bringo. If only you'd played Yakuza 5, you could see just how transcendent his badassery gets. So that movie thing that I said, Oku, I've done that with a lot of the other Yakuza games. I have watched people play Kiwami, and after that, I think I've watched the, like, story of a lot of the others. It's not as memorable. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, which is the one that happened in this game? But, like, I remember in the moment, I was like, I'm so invested in this. You guys need to wait here for a moment. I need to flip my ankles around. You know, Pixel, that's not a really good squat. You're kind of just collapsing your legs, and so you're not using the muscles to hold them up at all. That's why you're supposed to squat at a 90-degree angle. Good talk. You're muted, Pixel, if you didn't know. Not saying anything. Okay. Then you get left out in the middle of nowhere without a phone. Ellie in shambles. Ellie. Fun fact, I still don't know why Gerald did what. Just got Witcher 3, need to play it. Unfollowed, blocked, reported. Jordan's creased. Anyways, lurk. Okay. Good job today, Wolfie. Thank you for the raid. Oh boy, Euland ankles again. Nodders. Euland nerd. Gonna lurk shower. Why is Ellie in shambles? What the hell happened to Ellie? He ain't even said anything for like 10 minutes. Or be doing some shit for real. Ellie in shambles. Shambles cause no nap. I'm still gonna put together the nap room. And there'll be a lot of people there that you can nap with. By the time I'm getting off, you usually are like, I gotta head out anyway. And now we rest. Did I spell that right? Wow, I did. Oh, I gotta update whose channels I'm working in. Also, that Guild Wars video we got at the end. I hadn't turned the shuffle back on. Okay. I'm putting together my dress uniform right now. I got woman's uniform now. Shambles because she didn't look at DM. Oh, scammed? we got scammed, or did we? What was that about? Where are we going? About the shuffle? No, it's just, it could have been something else. Technically, it could have been a scam. No. No, it wasn't a scam at all. No scam. We reset when we were in Black Citadel. But if we had to go another, it didn't have the shuffle on. No scam happening. Portal. Because you restarted during the last video? Yeah, you're right. I honestly think chat could use more scams around here. Do you think that's a streamer? Do you think there's a streamer that has, like, some of the most outrageous goals, but, like, it's understood that every single one will be scammed? So, like, they put sub goals, they put bits goals, like, they just have a ton of those. But they never adhere to any of them. Like, their whole thing is that they're just, like, you know, that dodgy, sketchy person on the street that says they'll do this for you, but, like, never do. That's a really funny idea to me. This is a comfy map. This is an old map. What? No, Octo, please. The actual flaky streamer. I just feel like you were the most honesty streamer. People got it good here. Taking that out of context is bad. I feel like when it comes to money, I'm pretty straightforward and honest. Sometimes when it comes to, like, when I say, I'm gonna do this, I'm really, really bad. If I say, like, I'm gonna work on my avatar, we've seen how that has gone, right? I've made 0 progress in a fucking year. I'm very, like, when I state my goals, I'm very bad at meeting those. You're also upfront about that, though? Yeah, I am. Still waiting. Oh, God. Do you want to work on avatars Thursday, Oku? Do you want to sit with me and help me start one? Yes? Okay. It's a date. I'll swallow my pride and just say, fuck this. I'll try and take notes, but other than that, it'll be a lot of you directing me unless you think there's a better approach. Well done, Elon. Thank you. I'm not sure how much better that makes it. Like, yeah, it's better to admit it, but I think it would be bad if there was money on the line. I think it would be bad if it was like, hey, here's $100, play this game. Okay, I'm definitely gonna play this game, you know. I don't know when, you know, maybe like 3 weeks from now, but we'll get it to it. And then it just, like, I never do that, then it's like, I really, really dislike that. But typically with my money, there's only 2 things that I've gone back on. There was the very first day we had incline, where I was like, $2 is 1 incline. And we go 5 miles, right? So if you get me to 12 incline, I'll be walking 5 miles at 12 incline. And the very first day I added incline at all, they put it to 12. And I was not physically ready for that level of incline. And I got sick and I almost threw up. And I ended at 3.8. Now, with that, I was like, guys, I'm going to throw up. I'm literally getting sick. I can't do this. And everybody that had contributed was like, yeah, we don't want you to get sick. Please end. So it was like, okay. They're like literally giving me the go-ahead of like, hey, don't fucking kill yourself for this. You know, it's not that important. In my head, I'm like, it's that important. But they were being very merciful. And then the other time was with Subnautica on day 100. Whereas 200 to play Subnautica, 250 to play VR Subnautica. And they did 250, and then I couldn't play it in VR. And so to the 3 people that funded that, I was like, you tell me what you want and I'll make it up to you. And 2 of them were just like, nah, we're good. And one of them was like, Outlast Trials. I was like, fuck. And we did play Outlast Trials. We did make it up to them, but that one felt bad to me when it was like, oh, I made them pay extra for VR and I can't deliver it. On my way to Bonkiel, and it makes it way better in my opinion. Saying I'm going to work on something, but there's a high likelihood I won't, actually is great. You're off work? I wish. Which is what Yulin has said about the phone situation. If I die, I die. What is my... So my phone situation right now is that I have a working phone that's great and everything. I just need a case for it, and so I'm very careful with it. But I have a phone I could be taking pictures with. It's just something I say at random points of stream. Okay. At least you didn't tell your chat to make bets on whether or not you'd get a divine and get someone to farm it for you 400% rarity up. God. I enjoyed Outlast Trials. That was my first time seeing it. Sort of like Dead by Daylight, but more interesting. When you're supposed to ship it off, you were like, I'm going to do it today, but then you'd say, but probably not. Right. I hit a point where it was like, this needs to happen now. I don't care how uncomfortable or inconvenient it is. I'm fucking getting it done. Hi, Trogdor. Finally resting. We did 5.2 miles, and then we got to get off our legs. My right leg. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. My right leg is kind of sore today. Trogdor. Eagle explosion, eagle explosion, eagle explosion. Yeah, I suppose it was just difference of personalities. If someone says to me, we might do it, I'm locked into us doing it. Because why bring it up if not? But I get that can also be faulty thinking. I feel like that's a very fair assumption of why bring it up if we're not going to do it. But I have dealt with so many people that just have various reasons for saying that if somebody says, we might do it, I'm like, okay, I'm not planning for it then. I expect it to not happen. I'll massage your legs, Yulin? Fucking hell yeah. Might to me means it's not happening. Yeah. If somebody says, hey, we might do this, to me that means you're someone who's bad at being blunt and direct and you don't want to hurt my feelings. So you're giving yourself the out without the disappointment of just outright saying no. And I think that's lame of you. But I get it. It's coming from a good place. You don't want to hurt my feelings. I would prefer if somebody just said, no, I don't want to do that. Right? When it's like, hey, let's play this game together. No, I don't want to do that. As opposed to, yeah, we might. Because if somebody says, yeah, we might, to me inviting them to play a game, to me that's you don't want to hurt my feelings, but you don't want to do it. Oh god, that explains a lot. Fuck. It is very much like they care about you, but that's not necessarily something they want to do. I'm also someone that's very rigorous in scheduling. I need schedules, right? If somebody says, hey, let's play this game, I'm like, you didn't schedule it. No. I'm very, I don't know why, resistant to like spontaneous planning. And so I very much crave somebody saying, yes, I'm locked into this time. If I don't want to do something, I say nah. If my mind might change or it's a mood or some time thing, I'll say maybe. Well, it's probably also something they do actually want to do, but they know themselves enough to know it might not happen. Yeah. You know, they could have a lingering feeling of, did I forget something today? Maybe, and that means I'd love to, but I feel like I'm forgetting something and there might have been plans I made before this, right? it's shitty when you make plans for the same time between two groups and then you have to pick one. In my position for that, I always pick the one that I planned first. And then I apologize to the second one. I'm like, hey, I had already planned this. My bad. I'll try and make it up to you. But, obviously the better solution is don't overplan stuff at the same time in the first place. That's me. Like, do I want to commit to hopping on and hanging out with Yulin for nap time? 1,000,000%. Do I think I'll have the energy to actually do it? Unfortunately, probably not. Yeah, hi. Now, keep in mind, Octal, the only energy required is just getting on, right? You could get on and fall asleep right. You could get on in desktop if you just want to say hi. There is no, like, you need to entertain the room energy whatsoever. When I feel like sometimes I'm being really boring to people that want to hang out off stream. Because I'll just, like, be there and be like, hey. Like, I'm just fucking... I have the entertainment energy on stream, and very often off stream, I'm like, I'm existing. Do you need to have full body and face... You need to have full body and face eye tracking? I don't even have face eye tracking. Very true. I think in a couple of weeks, I'll be sleeping in VR more. Hi, Farisu. Hop on Warframe, Yulin. Time to use Sight 09. Why? He's a fucking sniper, Warframe. Why would I ever like that? I literally don't do guns, Farisu. I know 9 is so p-holy. That's literally every Warframe. Koyo has started. I gotta get my points. Is it? There we go. Say that again?
Oh, Ellie's not OP.
I think she is. I've seen some... Okay, so Fortuitous Foss, he mains Urelli, and he's done some busted shit with her. I don't know if they fixed the lightning mod that came out with, the stuff before 1999. But she was definitely OP with that. It was stuff that was like, lightning damage chains between enemies when you hit them with melee, and her pistol shots counted as melee when she was on Marilena for something. So you would equip a shotgun pistol, and you would hit a group of enemies, and it would trigger, like, 1 billion hits of extra lightning damage that would just go across your entire screen. I don't know if they patched that out or not. Not true. No one says Valbon is OP or Valkyr. Nah, those two are OP. Valbon is so good for defense missions, and Valkyr, she literally can't die. They're absolutely OP. They're like busted OP for Isu. Oh, Megalol, what is this, 2014? I really want to like Valkyr. Valkyr is a frame that, like, when I first got into the game, I was like, there's the Poison frame that I'm going to main, but Valkyr is a close second. And then I got my ex into Warframe, and he was a Valkyr main. And so I look at Valkyr as, oh, that's my ex's Warframe. I can't play that one. Even though... By the end of us playing Warframe, they played Mirage more. Valkyr sucks and has sucked for like 8+ years. I thought she was decent, just like outpaced by stuff. I mean, I guess that is Warframe in general. There's nobody that like, oh, this is completely unplayable and they suck. It's just this character does the same thing as this other one, so that one's better. Why would you play this one? I misheard that. I really want to like Baldir, but Valkyr. I'm just like, wait, what did I do? No, her claws do 0 damage. Unplayable without a subsoon. Her claws do 0? Is that a bug? How the fuck are they doing 0? Warframe unplayable. Glaive Prime. Sleepy's the Glaive player. I need a Glaive Prime. I basically use my Falcor instead, and It's nice, but if I ever run into something that's electricity resistant, it's like, this is a little miserable. I use my Serata in that situation, but the Falcor is just fucking better. They just don't do a lot of damage? Okay. Can I pop my back? Nope. Like, you can use any weapon to carry any Warframe. But some can do things on their own with any weapon. Valkyr can't do either. I see. Understandable.
Also, the reason why Sight 09 is OP is he can give any weapon like 30-meter punch through.
That's a fucking shit ton.
It's crazy.
Miku in Fortnite
Plus, yes.
next week. God, that's... I'm not the type of person that sees a Miku skin in a game as like, well, I gotta get into this game. But I do think about it. If they had a Gumi skin in Fortnite, I would probably go play it and get it. I'd probably be like, I have to. I gotta get it. Miku, I love Miku. If it was Gumi, I would probably fold. Miku, I will be playing Fortnite. I honestly don't think Fortnite's that bad. I thought it was really bad when my friend's 2 kids were into the game. And they were they were literally we like Fortnite. And I was just like, oh god, dude. But watching Core, Leaflet, and Full play it, and there was one scene in particular I always talk about. It was Core. She was fishing, and she hooked a great white shark. And she lassoed it, and then it started pulling her through the lake, so she's water skiing behind this fucking great white shark. She sees some enemies, starts, directing the shark toward them. It dives out of the water and fucking decapitates one of them. And then she guns down the second while this fucking shark is just flopping on the ground next to the body of the first guy. And I was like, that was the most metal shit I've ever fucking seen. This is Fortnite? That was fucking cool. Put a Yulin skin in Fortnite? Oh god. I saw a clip recently, and it was Joker, and he does the Kamehameha at Goku. And Goku does the Kamehameha at him, and they cancel each other out. And then Joker just hits the gritty. He just starts dancing. And then the Goku, he starts floating in the air again to do a second Kamehameha. And the Joker stops, pulls out a sniper rifle, and just blasts him in the head. Because when you're doing the Kamehameha float, people know exactly where you're going to be, and it was an easy headshot, right? Takes out this Goku, starts hitting the gritty, and then another player starts doing the Kamehameha from like a mile away and kills him. And it's just like, this game is fucking amazing. You can have that level of crossover shit is absolutely bananas. This fucking game is incredible. I'd play it if not for it being a shooter. I think it's pretty great. I think it's well made. I think it's optimized well. If you don't like shooters, you don't like shooters. If you don't like the amount of kids playing it, fair. There's Apex Legends, which is older Fortnite. There's options. There's people that go out of their way to hate Fortnite, and it's like part of their personality. It's like you can just not be like that. Well, I got news for you. Isn't it trying to be Roblox? Lately, yeah, they're trying to add a bunch of game modes to make it, more accessible for your specific type. It's a rhythm game, Lego builder, racing game as well. I don't want to play it, but I appreciate it. I started playing when custom games were added, and I had fun with the up only and prop hunt nodes. 2025 is 2% complete. Is it only 2%? Feels like it'd be more. There's 356 days, right? So that's like... 3.5 days is 1%. So we're a little over 2%, yeah. People just be hating things like the seasons change. You can always count on them for one thing. Yeah, Fortnite is okay. What we all hate is Hoyoverse gacha games. Fuck gacha and fuck Genshin. Okay, Farisu. 2024 was a leap year.
Personal offense
This
to
year, is
that.
it? Yeah. You should. One, she's fucking a shit poster. Two, it's Farisu. You don't have to take anything she says seriously.
Oh, no, I'm
She's
joking. I'm a
Mm.
avid Hoyoverse player, and they're still fucking
Hmm.
devils.
I think they have. I don't want to say good character designs. They have fun characters. There's a lot of pretty characters. Across all their games. It's like there's a lot of good stuff. I do think they have the worst drop rates. Their actual roll chances are really, really bad. Hoyoverse slaves, just look at the porn and ignore the games. Mod in the appearances of the characters to Skyrim like me and everyone else. Also, I don't even smoke at CDDA, but I keep grabbing all the cigs, vape juice, cigars, and nicotine. I just can't pass those up. That's funny. I know people in Skyrim played with, like, the bread. Like, they would never, like, not pick up the bread, right? Alright.
Gotta scarf down like 30 loaves of bread when you're in danger.
Mm-hmm. I think I should end here. I should raid. Well, Koyo's still stalling. He's not, like, close to playing lethal. I feel like I should raid someone else. Because it'll be a while. And then I hang out in VR. For a bit. And then I'll do a ping in the Discord. I'll ping Discord when he's ready to go do Lethal Company, and if anybody wants to join. What do you mean by that? What do I mean by what? I've played enough where I have the nicotine addiction and feeding the addiction where the world has ended his stuff. Thanks for streaming. Have a good no nap, Caitlin. Thank you. Who do we raid? We could raid Shockrail. I don't get to raid her often. Because she usually ends before now. She's playing Cuisiner. And she was playing the Supermarket game earlier. So I think she's not going to be ending soon. That's a good target. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to keep this world in, like, comfy worlds for the end of stream. It's not bad. Oh, I've got that on. Not bad. It's just a little simple. I really like it, but I don't know. I don't like it. Are they still going? They are. They are. Which is why I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Here are the socials. Flash raid. Chakra. Audio sealant. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 5.2 miles a day? Yeah, 5.2. I hope everybody's staying warm. It's 15 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's fucking cold. So Tanya cry, what am I gonna do now? You're gonna watch Koyo and play Lethal Company with us. Thanks for the stream. We have Lethal Company in an hour. We have Core Keeper later tonight. Oh god, today's fucking busy. I love you. -9. Of course, I'm keeping warm. It's 19C. 19C? What the fuck? That's fucking hot. I love you. Bye.